as the singers will tell you here. 3, 2, 1. Yep, da 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 da. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. There's Pat Godwin with his axe.
Oh, yeah.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Hi, Chickster.
Ace Cosby. Hey. There he is. I'm Chick McGee. Eagerly looking forward to this weekend's NFL Pro Bowl. And here's Tom Griswold.
Well, what do they do now? They don't.
Starts Thursday.
There's no game, right?
There's a flag football game on Sunday, but Thursday's skill competitions.
I see. What does that
Play
entail?
flag football now?
What happens on Thursday, Ace? What's the menu of things?
I leave that up to your sports director.
Where are you, Mouthy? Where are you?
Tom asked me a question. I answered.
Can't we turn his mic off?
So I think it's a fair question, actually.
I was trying until he shot his mouth off.
So,
Dodgeball.
can you bet on the flag football Pro Bowl?
I don't think so. Dodgeball presented by Bud Light. We've got it's called Satisfying Catches presented by Snickers. How about that?
No thanks.
They have acrobatic catches. Passing the test. Quarterbacks try to hit targets at various distances.
I'd like to see them take their SATs.
And this is Thursday night.
No.
Thursday night
How about a Jeopardy?
is not open to the public. Thursday night's just covered by ESPN, and then Sunday, of course, they're having a worldwide championship of flag football at like noon at Camping World Stadium in Orlando, and then they have the NFL flag. It's 7-on-7 flag football at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, do yourself a favor. Maybe get some exercise yourself instead of watching others.
A lot of former players are lining up to criticize the Pro Bowl and what it's become.
Well,
do you remember when they used to play the NFL champions would play a team college all-stars in Chicago? That was a big deal.
I like the quarterbacks throwing balls at the targets.
Yeah, and they're moving.
Yeah, that's kind of fun.
Yeah, they're doing that.
Really?
Looks like a big arcade game.
Yeah, that is cool.
I'm not going to take away from my life to go watch that, though.
Nor will I, but that's a kind of fun thing.
I think they should set it up like, and I'm sure Ace has all these on videotape, the Superstars. Remember that?
Yes.
With Howard Cosell.
Oh, yeah.
Joe Frazier swimming and bowling and all these.
They would have athletes doing sports that they typically didn't do.
And Wayne Gretzky was the fastest in the 40-yard dash by far. He smoked a lot of NFL players.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it is. And then the Battle of the Network Stars, that was good. CBS,
I always liked those.
CBS against ABC. Oh, yeah. Adrian Barbeau goes.
Oh, yeah.
You know that there was some guy in an office in New York going, how do we get Adrian Barbeau to bounce those boobs around?
Yeah.
That's right. How do we get those boobs almost naked?
Right, okay, that was their
Battle of the Network Stars.
Okay, but yeah.
Please tell me you have that on VHS, do you?
I do not.
Is that
I remember
rerun?
the last time they reboot that. They bought it back.
They did bring it back not that long ago.
Like 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work because...
Well, it's different.
And in today's
times.
world, are there any?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Who would you... Yeah.
I mean,
Well, technically, all the NBC stuff is on Peacock. All the CBS stuff is on Paramount Plus. All the ABC stuff is on Hulu.
Yeah, you've still got your Alfonso Ribeiros or whatever out there.
Well, I think what you'd see is the cast of Stranger Things versus whoever, another Netflix show, The Diplomat or whatever.
Okay.
The Battle of the Netflix Stars would be funny.
Oh, yeah. Remember SCTV had the Battle of the PBS Stars? And Julia Child and Mr. Rogers were boxing. You remember this?
Yes. Because Candy is Julia Child.
Yeah. And Martin Short, I think, is Mr. Rogers, and he kicks her ass.
See,
Mr. Rogers was tough.
That's great TV.
Yeah.
That's a great gag. I never saw that, but now I want to go look that up.
Yeah.
It sounds great. A couple things I wanted to get to today. Coming up, we're going to talk with comedian George Wallace, the comedian, not the
legendary comedian.
Governor. Also, I want to remind everybody.
Thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, I mean, it is.
I'm sure Ace was especially concerned that George Wallace was going to be on the show. Yeah.
It's on Zoom, so.
Segregation now, segregation tomorrow,
Mr. Wallace.
segregation forever. Oh,
That's the other George Wallace.
you jerk.
Clearly.
We're happy to be talking to the comedian.
Yes, I think it's fair. I mean, you know.
And George Wallace had a roommate by the name of Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh, yeah, they're good buddies.
I
Forever.
didn't know that.
Now,
Forever and ever.
on the comedy circuit, you'll find this show. We're doing our show from the Riverside Casino and Resort Event Center, starting at 5 o'clock local time, Friday, February 21st. Come on over; it's free.
I have received many, I'm going to say over 20 emails, people eager to see us fight in person.
What?
Nice.
It's caught the imagination.
That evening, there's going to be a comedy show featuring Patty G, who's right there, Josh Arnold, who's right there, Jeff Oskey, who's in the building somewhere,
back in the back,
and Al Jackson, who I hope is sleeping in. We're doing a special show that evening. So for information, riversidecasinoandresort.com. Thanks to our friends at 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids. So that's what's going on. And I want to get that plugged while I was there. Speaking of plugs, Pat Godwin is going to be.
He's a plug.
Oh, first of all, Patty G, interesting vegetarian news coming up this morning.
I saw that, yeah.
Now, you're a vegan, which is like a really sad vegetarian, but we'll get to that.
You know what we need to do is have a contest. You have your first steak dinner in how long with a couple of listeners? What do you think?
I do that. I have salmon every now and then.
Would you do that? Well, that's not steak.
No, but I
is
mean,
this-
I have salmon every now and then.
Salmon's-
A good steak, a grass-fed steak.
Oh, it's grass-fed. Now we're
$300 steak would be a
$300 grass-fed steak.
Sure. Go downtown to that one place.
Okay, 300? That seems a little steep.
seems a little steep.
Well,
Well,
two
your
people are
girlfriend.
eating.
I'll have
Tip
to.
in Valet Park.
Now, does that come with a potato? Because
That's a biggie.
potatoes are, as we found out
The
yesterday.
number one food at Super Bowl parties, baked potato.
I'm disputing the source on that story.
I was at my favorite place, CVS, yesterday, where I walk in and everybody goes, chick, just like Norm and Cheers. And this guy walked up and said, you know what? I have baked potatoes at my Super Bowl party.
Do you know?
I think he was joking. but
okay.
He's what he said.
What I was trying to say was Patty G is going to be at the Leader Crimes, Mansfield, Ohio, this Saturday. It's a benefit for Big Brother, so this is an awesome thing. It does a good deed, and you get to see a great comedy show with Patty G. It's midohiomentoring.com for ticket info.
Now, my big brother doesn't get anything, right? I don't want him getting nothing.
He's a big brother, right?
Yeah, he's my
He's
big
all
brother.
part of the pot.
He's a jerk. I don't want him getting anything. I'm a better fisherman than you. No, you're not, Jeff. No, well, no, he is.
You want to give your big brother something? Give him noogies. That's what you need to give him.
What was the point of that?
Wrestle. What,
Noogies.
Noogies?
Oh, it's a
Domination.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can do this to you.
It's like dogs humping each other.
You never had
okay.
see, Chris, you never had a brother that would get you in a
No.
wrestling move and then fart in your face
No.
and hold you there.
Feel you up.
That's what it is.
Well, that would be.
I'm glad you didn't have a brother that would feel you up.
The fact that your cousin did it is bad enough.
The troubling family
I think it would have made her a more well-rounded person if she
I
got
kissed
to
my
feel up.
cousin. Chick and I've talked about that.
Oh yeah, I kissed my cousin. She was a good kisser.
He was a good.
Could we?
My
Yes.
cousin was a good kisser.
My first cousin.
Sorry. I'd like to.
She had a Barbie.
I'd
and
like to apologize.
She had a Barbie. I had a GI Joe, and I was holding my
innocent.
GI Joe, and we were going.
Yeah.
We're fully aware of your white trash origins.
And then I said, "You want to do what they're doing?"
Well, there
And
are
we
plenty of
started-
rich people that kiss their cousins. so stop
Absolutely,
it.
plenty.
9 months later, a baby with webbed feet.
Yeah, I think
Plenty of rich people marry each other.
I think many of the
I give you Prince Charles.
royal families that
Exactly.
they didn't get that ugly for no reason. Okay, where was I?
Shallow
Did I ever get the plug out for Pat?
Yeah,
this Saturday?
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Okay, very good. Thank you very much. Coming up, Pat, we're going to have you do one of your songs. You just highlighted this thing, but we got more news. It involves your former home, Philadelphia, and the Philadelphia Eagles fans. As we once again get ready for the Super Bowl.
They're out of hand. You're absolutely right.
Coming up, a
Philadelphia
new
fans,
feature.
Oh yeah, it is a brand new feature. We're
New
very
feature.
excited.
I have, as you can see here, a phone book's worth of emails
Yep.
that we're going to go to the Bob and Tom mailbag every day at this time.
Make it official.
So just going through some mail. And I'm working on a special theme song. We don't have it yet. We're going to have a temporary theme song.
We're going to, make this official, and we guarantee that it's not like Penthouse. These letters are from actual listeners.
Yes. Did I tell you that a friend of mine's brother used to write the fake Penthouse letters?
That was his job?
That was his job, yeah. Among other things, yeah.
Oh,
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Would he fluff the Playmate or the centerfold?
I don't know. He would just, it was a very boring job, really. He would just pretend he was somebody else. We're getting off topic.
Okay.
And coming up also, we'll find out where the old, the truck is. I'm sorry. We'll find out what that's all about. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. January almost got through it. It's almost over. Let's look for a great 2025. Maybe stick to some of those resolutions. Maybe one of them is helping yourself starting to think a little bit better. That's where BetterHelp comes in. It's all about therapy and the importance of your mental health. You've been thinking about therapy. BetterHelp is an interesting way to access therapy because it's done fully online. And also it makes therapy affordable and especially convenient. More than 5 million people are taking advantage of BetterHelp. And by the way, there are some, I want to say 30,000 plus credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. So the way it works is you go online and you fill out a questionnaire, and you'll be linked to a credentialed therapist. By the way, you can switch therapists anytime at no additional cost. The therapy's done online then, so it's a lot more convenient. You can do it in the privacy of wherever you want to be at the affixed time. It's that simple, that elegant. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT Show to see what I'm talking about. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. Once again, it's BetterHelp. HELP, BetterHelp.com/BT Show. The therapy's done online, so you can do it like it's a Zoom call. You can do it like it's a phone call. You can do it texting back and forth. It's up to you. And once again, it's about convenience and privacy and getting access to therapy in a much more convenient way. So once again, get the details. BetterHelp.com/BT Show. Coming up, Christy Lee, what have you got over there?
Oh, my gosh. We have a whole bunch of stuff. We have a bunch of kids enjoying a boozy house party at the principal's.
Oh, it got boozy, Tom.
If you're going to party at the principal's house, why not throw in the booze? Mona Lisa's getting a kind of a new home.
Mona Lisa.
Yeah, and the giant Darth Vader bug.
Darth Vader bug. Okay, we'll find out what all those things are coming up. And your letters. That's right. That's our new feature coming up just a second. I'm very excited about this. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
We have my favorite former lumberjack is in the studio. He is comedian Greg Hahn.
Hey, all right. Thanks for having me here. Hey, Chick, we're going to Vegas.
We're going to Vegas. We're going to get a glass of crazy, and we're going to Vegas.
Little blackjack?
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Hit me.
I don't know how to play it, just like yelling, hit me.
Hit me.
19, hit me.
Hit me.
27, keep hitting me. Take the $700. What is this, a free rum and coke? How do you guys stay in business? Then I throw the dice. That's what I do.
Hit me.
I bring my own dice. I throw them anywhere I want.
Greg Hahn is here with us.
High-limit restrooms.
Oh, Greg is one of my favorite people. Now, before we get to the action, you've never met Jessica before.
Hi, Jessica.
Isn't she pretty?
Greg.
Oh, beautiful.
Nice blue eyes.
10.
Now, let's like you look a little bit different. You've
What's
got
going
kind
on
of
with me?
We have kind of a lumberjack shirt on that I like very much.
It's a summer theme. It is. It's very
plaid,
nice.
yes,
Thanks,
very
Josh.
nice.
Josh, madman. Is that right?
Now,
You know,
your,
like
your
in
hair
TV
looks.
shows. Yeah, what's going on with this?
Your hair looks a little different. What
I'm
is
wearing
it?
a mood wig.
Oh,
Mood
okay,
wig.
nice.
Oh,
No, you got a nice set of hair up there.
Thanks.
What color's your hair
It's a
today?
new shade of fake. Bird's eye maple. Witness protection 22. Bozo 6. Yeah.
It's a new shade of fake.
Yeah, a little chocolate thunder.
Yeah.
What was it, Bozo 6? What'd you say?
Yeah. Bozo 9.
Bozo 6.
I like the mood wig. That would be funny.
It's darker than normal.
It is?
Yeah, you don't
It
stick
is.
with the same fake color?
No, I don't know. I glance at it.
You just
every
get what's
now
on
and again. I keep
sale? What
moving.
is that? Looks like you're doing Elvis just before the end.
Oh, and it does not.
It's a little Steven Seagal.
Not that dark.
Well, it's good to see you, Greg. I got a story for you.
Oh.
Now, I happen to know a couple things about you. Marine Corps, what you were exiled as what?
Captain by the time I got. Man, I was
Captain?
lucky to be in the Marine. Marines was so great.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you learn stuff. Like now, if I'm on a bad date, I just call it an airstrike on my own position.
But I happen to know that you have a couple of hobbies. You're a drummer.
Yeah, I like the drums.
You like to play the drums. As you say, bringing the thunder, I believe. is the
Right,
way
that's
you
with the
refer
double
to it.
pedal.
Sure.
For
You
drummers,
have the
know
condo.
that?
You
Double
have the,
bass drum.
You have the uptown condo. It's
Well,
very
my
nice.
condo is very, I designed it myself. A lot of ladies don't realize a single man designed my condo. Like the ping pong table faces the drum set. Feng shui!
Greg, how's your dating life?
Are you kidding me? It's the best. I don't mind being exclusive as long as I can date a few other girls.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I like to get down on one knee. You know what I mean? I say, would you like to be worked into the rotation? Thank you. No, I'm dating a beautiful girl. She's lovely. She's from the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a professional clogger.
Okay.
Not a toilet she can't clog. Come on, everybody.
Come on.
Good jokes in here.
Wake up, people.
Well, that went from bad to worse very quickly.
You using the dating apps, Josh?
I'm not, no.
Come on, get in there.
They work.
It's a good time. They do. For me, it's a bloodbath.
Oh, really?
In prison, yes. I approve everybody. You know what I mean? Prosthetic head, yes. Dude in wig, close enough. Nothing.
They don't hit your back.
Bloodbath.
Like them all.
I like Josh's answer. They work. You don't
Yeah,
want to date.
I'm not ready.
And there's somebody in your house.
Yeah.
Who wants that?
Square, I want to square and tell Jessica how it works.
How does it work?
Hey, let me tell you something, Jessica. You play hard to get. I play God for life. I got stuff with a cold shoulder. It's called scorched earth.
He's right.
I say
That's the way he does it.
I stayed with this girl. I say, you want to go to dinner? She said, I'll let you know a little later. So I'll let you know right now. I already ate.
What a catch you are.
You don't like girls to play hard to get?
No, I don't tolerate it.
You don't tolerate it at all.
I'm out.
And now, what's your day like? You wake up. You wake up at your.
That's a great question. What is your day like?
You wake up at your.
Compound, your home.
Well, no, you live in a condo, right? You live in a,
Yeah, I got the condo. I got the drum set. I got the ping pong table, the whole thing. I got the bird feeder. You want to go 4-to-1, sugar to water?
Oh, you have hummingbirds.
Water to sugar?
Yes,
Yeah, sit out
hummingbirds.
there for about 3-4 hours.
Watch the
Stare at
hummingbirds.
You have a lot of furniture in your place. I'm
Not a lot of
picturing-
furniture.
yeah,
As a matter of fact, I'm going to change things around now.
Oh.
And I'm wondering, do I want to get like a full-blown, unapologetic orange shag carpet?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, that answers that.
Okay, good.
Well,
You
your
have a-
condo's tastefully decorated.
Not
isn't
really.
it?
It's solid colors. It looks crazy.
Oh.
It's it's pretty. It's clean. It's
Okay.
bright.
You
But I
keep
might rip
things
the carpet
clean?
out. Yeah, I keep things clean.
So you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and say,
What am I? Okay, right. Well, compare myself to other guys. Serious guys. They have wives, kids, and whatnot. I look at myself. What are you? Some kind of genius? How's that bit go? I can't remember my bits. I got to be doing the bit to remember it.
You wake up every day and you go work out.
I walk around. I drink a little coffee, walk around. You know what I do on a show day is I hold perfectly still. I put the air conditioner on frostbite. I don't move. I never bring a date because I can't waste energy during the day. I got to
Right.
go bananas at night. You know what I mean? But if you bring a date somewhere, you're playing a comedy club. She's like, let's go to a water park or something. I got to explain to her, I am the water.
Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Christy's here, Josh, Ace, Pat. This has been Chick McGee speaking. Hello, Tom. Is it time?
well, before we get to that, a couple quick hellos.
Hello.
A special salute and hello to Mark in Ishpeming, Michigan.
Of course.
Where's that?
Upper Peninsula.
Okay.
This is
I went to camp with a couple of twins from Ishpeming.
At last, the spotlight of our show falls on the state of Michigan. This is exciting.
No, there's just a nice little thing that he did. Congratulations. to
What did he
Mark.
do?
That's something I really can't tell you about. It's closed. Sometimes we do closed circuit messages, but not right now because it's time for our
that's
newest
perfect.
feature. We don't have our theme song yet.
Yes, we do. We've got one theme song. We're trying them out, Tom. It's time for listener mail.
Letters. Oh, we get letters.
Yeah.
We get your letters every day.
Here's Tom with letters.
Were you shaking sugar packets during that, or was that?
No,
in
it
the
was
stall?
noise
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Is it over here?
I'm not sure. Okay.
Oh, we get letters.
We'll do our own.
We get your letters every day.
Oh, I thought it was.
Sounds exactly like Tom Sugar Pack.
Yeah, it does sound like the sugar packet.
I see.
We've all got PTSD from your sugar packet.
Now, do you want to start, or do you have a stack of letters? Or,
Dear.
this is totally random, by the way.
These are total. I've not seen this letter. Okay, that's a lie. I took a quick look. Morning, Stooges.
Hi.
My brand new vagina truck is awesome. Talking about those yesterday. It whistles while driving down the road. I had to trade in my older model due to an annoying flapping rumble.
Yeah, that'll happens with those vaginas, right?
Hey.
This is from Bill.
Hey.
Is that one from Bill, or
No, that the one about the
truck, okay.
was from Blake in South
no?
Bend.
I missed my cue. You can, if you want to read it again, go ahead.
What? My brand new vagina truck is awesome. It
Okay,
whistles
there we
while
go.
driving down there. He had a flappy
okay.
old. This morning, you guys were talking about Super Bowl party food. I never cared for sports, but I went to a few of my cousin's Super Bowl parties. Now, we're talking early 90s here, but every time he set up a nacho station, different chips, ground beef, small crock pot of cheese, jalapenos, pico, sour cream.
This sounds like a standard Super Bowl party. Very good.
Build your own. Everyone loved it. Have wings replaced nachos? That's from Will in Tennessee.
We found, and my source indicated the number one snack at a Super Bowl party was, in fact, chicken wings.
That's simply wrong.
And your sources said it was baked potatoes.
Baked potato.
No way.
Yes, baked potatoes or
For 5 states, yeah.
a poke bowl.
We don't live in the 5 states where that's popular. How do we
I
know?
guarantee that's false. I don't know.
Oregon, Washington, California,
Nevada?
Montana,
No. Idaho?
Nevada.
Not even in Idaho.
No.
But I had to have a baked potato for dinner last
How was it?
night.
Delicious?
Oh, it was
Okay, I'll read a
She
few
sent
over
me
here.
a picture of her baked potato she
I
had
saw
for
that.
lunch,
I
for
got it.
dinner.
because I didn't have Molly McButter on it. I used actual butter and sour cream.
Oh, in the photo, yeah.
What'd you have, like a bite, 2 bites?
I have.
You ate half.
You look bloated today.
Yeah. How much weight you gained,
I had a
Chunkle?
cup of soup.
And a cup of soup.
There it is.
Look at that.
Doesn't that look
I guarantee, and you that's the same number you'll see at
me
the
ask-
Super Bowl party.
Let me ask you something, Christy. Did
Yeah.
Andy leave a little something on the top of that potato?
All right.
Andy was not at dinner last night.
Trouble in paradise.
That is a lot of sour cream for somebody who
I know,
likes sour
right?
cream.
I like sour cream on my baked
Very good.
potato.
But now let's get back to our letters. Dear Bob and Tom,
What did you say? Back to what?
our letters.
Oh, we get letters.
I think this is copyrighted. I went in for a surgical procedure, and I had to leave right afterward. Yeah, this is super common now. Everything is outpatient.
Yep.
I had surgery about 10 days ago, and you're home that afternoon, pretty much. He goes, as I came out, one of the nurses apparently told me I looked like a young Willie Nelson.
What?
My wife and my father were pretty much carrying me out of the office. I was told I was serenading the staff with all of Willie's hits. I don't remember a second of it. That'll happen.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
On the gurney again? Here I go on the gurney
And
again.
one of the things that happens is after these things, often your doctor will come and explain to you some stuff. That's what happened to me, and I was told I spoke to him at quite some time and have no memory of any of it.
yeah, I did that.
Yeah, that'll happen. Dear Bob and Tom, listening to your show, you're talking about the whale scat finding dog. Oh, yeah. That was a...
What?
Yeah, it was in the news last week. They have a dog that with a sense of smell has been trained to detect orca scat for research purposes. Did you remember the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, the scientists, obviously the scat is floating.
Right.
So
is the dog floating?
No, the dog's on the boat.
The dog's on the boat.
You can smell from the boat.
I guess he points, over there.
There it
Which
is.
way to go?
He's a pointer.
This
There it
letter is from Kevin in Winchester, Kentucky. He wants to know if Josh is able to recreate the sound of a whale scat. I think we need to explain to Kevin that there's two different things. Scatting. Could you demonstrate audible scatting, Josh?
Yes.
Yes. And then there's scat, which is a term meaning poop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, is the origin of the word scat when used with reference to music, is it because they were just kind of essing around and didn't know the
I don't know.
Or pooping out words, so to speak?
Yeah.
No, I would think it's probably more onomatopoeia. Scat, scat, scat.
Oh, yeah, scat.
You were kind of scatting yesterday, weren't you? You were doing the guitar solo for some song.
The High Noons?
Well, I don't remember what he was. Remember he was scatting some.
I thought he was doing a little guitar thing with his voice.
Yeah, but it sounded like scatting.
Right, it did, yeah.
This is a complimentary. I see. Enjoying our interview yesterday. We had a chance yesterday to talk to an old friend of the show from Mike and Molly, perhaps, is best known. And I'm trying to remember. He's going to be...
Billy Gardell?
I'm sorry, Billy Gardell. He's going to be in Lexington coming up
Off-Broadway
in a little more than a week. Yeah, that comedy off-Broadway Thursday, Friday, Saturday, not of this weekend, but next weekend. Billy Gardell, absolutely. Well, thank you. It was fun talking to him.
Yeah, he's looks great. He's doing well.
Doing some stand-up comedy now. Dear Bob and Tom Show, could you clarify the origins of shirtless girls' superpowers? We were talking about the origin of Superdog.
I think she's...
Well, a different time, and she had amazing
That
breasts.
person would like to see the origin story.
Yes,
Yeah.
and this is from Adam, and he says, love the show, need more Ace Cosby. And then he says, has anyone considered coming to your live show dressed as shirtless girl?
Have you guys ever seen that?
No.
I'm kind of surprised it hasn't happened.
Maybe it will.
Yeah, maybe coming down the pike.
I see.
You don't know.
No, I don't.
Here's just a letter of Raycon love from Allie, who enjoys the Raycon earbuds we talk about all the time. Chick, you got one over there?
Let's see. I do. Dear folks, as a young 24-year-old, we're having less sex because... Did we have a story?
Yeah, yesterday we had a story about that.
They did they surveyed the same age group.
Yep. 10 years later.
But I've got to make it clear. It was people of a certain age going back 10 years, not the same people.
No.
So if you were 24 years old 10 years ago, and now if you're 24 years old now, and there was a significantly less sexual activity.
This letter is from a guy. His name's Alec. Okay, let's make that clear. Here's how it goes. As a young 24-year-old, we're having less sex because younger women nowadays believe they're too good for men because of the excessive feminine rights movement telling them they're better than men.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Well,
Nothing good enough for them.
Oh, boy.
Josh nailed it. And I think it's because...
Young men have given up on women.
No, it's because of cell phones.
Yeah.
Smartphones.
He said it had a little to do with online porn, in my opinion, because it's accessible porn.
It's not just online phone.
Yeah.
It's not just online porn. It's people are spending more time with their phones than with other people.
And it's communicative porn, for lack of a better word. You can go on OnlyFans and talk to a girl that you are masturbating to. You know what I mean?
Right.
20 years ago, you couldn't email Jenna Jameson.
Right, right.
Now you can talk to almost all these. I mean, yeah.
Although pretty soon it's going to be an AI version.
That must
So therefore, the relationship parts.
What is that, like $10 a minute or something? That's got to be pricey.
On OnlyFans, it's whatever they
decide to charge?
Yeah, I don't know that it's per minute or per message.
Huh.
But
man,
but I did find that virginity among men in that group rose up to 10%.
Yeah.
Up to 10% of men in that age group were still virgins, which is significantly higher than it was 10 years earlier.
I agree with that guy a tiny bit. There isn't that to me. There's men are being told they shouldn't be masculine and they shouldn't, and that everything they do is wrong. And yes, there is sort of a war on men.
I would think that I'm going to be serious here for
men.
30 seconds. Men probably maybe a little, leery of whatever they say to somebody. I know I would
too.
be if I were out there in the dating scene. I would,
Right.
because my line that almost always works is, "Hi, I'm Chick McGee," and that always
How could
works.
that not
You know, that same exact line works for me.
Is that right?
That's right. I've used that out.
Have you used it too?
My variation is hi. I'm on the show, but I'm not Chick McGee. It kills.
Bang! That's interesting.
I think today,
you think?
I think
totally
there's
agree
also
with
an
what you're
aspect of this. One kind of needs an adjudicator of some sort.
I beg your pardon?
You need someone to like a permission slip, and
Right.
are you sure you're signing off on this? We're good here, right?
Right.
That may be a component of it. People are afraid that when somebody wakes up, they're going to change
Next
their
thing
mind.
you know, you're in a court of law.
Yeah. We did something interesting in yesterday's show, which was the so-called penis of the future.
That was my favorite story from yesterday.
A group of scientists.
They can embed like contraception and a vibrating device into them.
They're suggesting in the future people will have perhaps have biohacked male members, as they call it. And you'll recall, one of the things was they think they could have nanobots inserted into the vas deferens to serve as a block, so you could lock the passage of sperm. This is all
in the future,
conceptual.
Right.
I'm not sure this will ever happen. But also here's the story. A company called Cyborgasmics, already it sounds like something from a bad movie. They're working on a device called the Lovetron 9000, which also sounds like it's, I don't know.
That sounds like
out of us.
Supporting act for Parliament Funkadelic.
Yeah.
Lovetron will open. And
the Lovetron 9000 would be a implanted vibrating device into the actual male member. And then my question was, how would you charge it? Would you have to, obviously you can't have a plug, but I mean, presumably you'd have to lie down on some kind of a pad. But I don't know. Mine works fine. It doesn't need any electronic components. No, but this is, what was the guy? I know. Remember Go Gadget?
Inspector Gadget.
Oh, no, that's right. Inspector, and he would say go, and then whatever it would be.
Remember Go Gadget helicopter hat.
Yes.
Go Gadget.
Did he have a helicopter hat?
He did.
Oh yeah.
So this would be Go Gadget schlong to get your male member. I don't know. I mean, the big
Go Gadget.
I'm on my way.
and that's right. It was Don Adams.
Yeah. Or at least the guy trying to be.
Yeah, it was an impression.
Yeah.
Would you believe? Oh, yeah.
I think it was the real Don Adams.
I think it was too.
Oh, okay. I was under the impression it was a guy doing Don Adams, but
one of my most prized possessions when I was like 8, 9, 10 was a Don Adams comedy album.
Well, I thought you were going to say a shoe phone.
Yeah, it was I don't know where I got it, but it was an album.
He was Maxwell Smart.
Yes. He had the shoe phone, right?
We always talk about great TV theme songs.
Yeah, that was.
Remember that one? That was a great theme song.
the elevator doors open and he's walking down the stairs.
Oh God, that's so funny. Was that a Mel Brooks show?
Yeah, it was.
And Buck Henry.
Oh God, so funny.
So funny.
So in any event, that was one of the big stories yesterday. The so-called future of the penis. I think we're doing okay. Although there was also a story saying that at Stanford, scientists say that the male members have grown 25% in length in the last 30 years. That, I don't think, is provable.
But it's a fact they grow later in life, right?
It does?
Yeah.
They're saying across the board, American penises are bigger than they were 30 years ago.
Your nose, your ears, your penis.
Christy, you want to have any anecdotal? Never mind. That's not fair.
Nope.
I find that how they would know that, I find
Well, they
hard to
take
believe.
measurements, Tom.
Really?
Yes.
So you're telling me that some intern at Stanford goes to the
Yes.
Isn't the
Psychology.
Kinsey Institute still a thing?
They take part. People volunteer and they're paid to
Surveys,
take
yeah.
part in the survey.
Yeah.
Why have we seen that scene in a movie?
Well, you measure my door.
You
Come
got
here.
20 guys sitting sitting in the lobby of. Okay, next you come in and walk out and why the sad look? I just found out I'm
movies with 20 penises.
smallest one today.
I've never been fitted for a suit. I need to do that. That's on my bucket list. Start a bucket list.
Good time.
Oh, it's
You want to go
Seville
to a
Row?
real nice tailor?
A real nice tailor.
I have the name of that
Go to
movie.
London, Seville Row.
You do?
I have the name of that movie we talked about yesterday. All Hands on Dick. It's the story of the poor girl whose job. Well, Dad, I got a job on campus.
Oh, well, that's great, honey.
I'm
That's
measuring the
wonderful.
penises.
You're
of
working.
my
Is
fellow-
that-
I see.
Is that right?
Oh, good. Hey, I don't think you can bet on the Pro Bowl. God, I hope not. But
No, you can bet on the Super Bowl. The big game's almost here, and it's your last chance to get in on the action. Don't miss out on that final football game of the season with Prize Picks, the best place to cash in on the big game. And Prize Picks app's easy to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport, more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app, available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Join now because Prize Picks giving away a free pick for the big game where a quarterback will only need to throw 1 yard to win. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use the code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks. Get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you get $50 in credit just for playing, guaranteed. Prize Picks, run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Coming up, be careful when you buy stuff online. This is a classic. Also, we got a cool donkey story. I love donkeys. And Mona Lisa's in the news. Boozy house parties and a special thing for Patty G and his veganism. It's all coming up. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
Ukulele like I'm playing with my baby. I finger and I pluck her. I love to play an island song. So won't you play along? My Honolulu baby likes to play my ukulele. She strums it and she hums it. She loves to sing an island song. So won't you sing along? Ukulele baby, you can play me, you can lay me, satisfy me in Hawaii. Ukulele lady, you can lay me. ukulele baby. Ukulele baby, licky licky on my wiki, wanna lay you in Waimea. Ukulele lady, you can lay me, my ukulele baby. You can lay me, my ukulele baby doll. You can lay me, my ukulele baby doll. I play my ukulele like I'm playing with my baby. I twang her and I bang her. I love to play an island song. So won't you play along? My Honolulu baby likes to play my ukulele. She picks it and she licks it. She loves to sing an island song. So won't you sing along? Ukulele baby, like a cheeky on my tiki, satisfy me in Hawaii. Ukulele lady, you can lay me, my ukulele baby. Ukulele baby, rub your knocker with sunblock. I wanna lay you in Waimea. Ukulele lady, you can lay me, my ukulele baby. You can lay me, my ukulele baby doll. You can lay me, my ukulele baby doll.
This is a song so girls don't get anorexia.
Okay. All right.
Ooh, I wanna be a plus-sized model, the kind that can't run very far. Dee-dee-dee-dee. 'Cause if I could only be a plus-sized model, I know I'd be a big, big star. Please feed me. So some people get sensitive about it, but don't, because the beautiful women are the big women.
I agree.
And I gained some weight, then I couldn't afford to keep it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, and I want a carbo load without having to exercise. I don't want to worry if the fat goes to my thighs. I want to wear a plus-size preserve of room. I want to eat chips and wash them down with beer. Well, I've got a plus-size dream, but I'm plus-sized. Ornery for the best job in the world goes to the bigger girls than me. They're all sluts.
Who's that? It's Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Oh, what did the judge say when the skunk came into the courtroom?
Odor in the court.
Cosby's joke of the day.
That'll be getting told in courts throughout the country.
Odor in the court.
Oh, man.
That's my goal. With 3 seconds left to make him laugh.
Yeah, he did that on purpose.
Right.
Who believes that?
No one.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello, hello, hello. We're the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Are we still doing letters? I get letters.
You got another one?
Letters? No, I don't have any more.
I got a ton of letters.
Well, go, man.
I have a stack.
I got one too. Yeah, I got one.
Oh, you do, Pat?
Yeah, from Todd in Michigan.
It better not. It better not be a positive letter about you.
It might be.
Oh,
all right.
Pat.
Well, it should be. The man works hard.
But I'm gonna sing this. Okay, here we go. Got an email that says I love your songs, Pat. I'm Todd from Michigan, and I listen every day. You know that Tom Petty song? He calls Free Fallin'. Well, I have an idea. Something you could play. You could write a song about a guy who goes commando. He doesn't wear underwear. Oh, you could sing this for me. It's real funny. The guy's free. Free ballin'. Get it?
Yeah.
He's free ballin'.
Thank you, Todd.
Free balling.
Thanks, Todd. I appreciate you writing. I never heard that. Free ballin' before. If it sounds like sarcasm in my voice, Todd, because of course I've heard that song idea before. Hey, Todd, how about a lumberjack? And he's singing Tree Fallin', or a salesman.
Tree Fallin'.
He's cold calling. Or a beekeeper, and he's singing Bee Paulin'. Or how about we leave the songwriting to me, Todd? I don't get paid enough for this nonsense. I'm practically working for free. Free ballin'. You know, that's not too bad, Todd. I may go with that. Thanks, and keep listening up there in Michigan.
I like that, Todd. Thank you very much. Maybe we should do that. Try to do one of those every morning, huh?
Sing an email?
Sing an email. I like that very much. Well, thank you for that, and thank you. Once again, Patty G. Liederkranz, Mansfield, Ohio. This Saturday only. It's a special benefit for Big Brother, so that's a cool thing. Be sure to see Pat doing that. And then,
Are you wearing lederhosen?
I have lederhosen that I've had since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fit in them now. But
Well, Tom had some. Where are yours?
Oh, God, I have no idea.
Your lederhosen?
We had a whole.
Oh, yeah, we all dressed up in lederhosen.
Oh, really? We back Oktoberfest
On
deals?
stage.
Yeah, we remember the song
Real dumb.
Livin' La Vida Loca? Love that song.
Tom loved. He was the only one. So we
did a song called Livin' La Vida Polka. With an accordion. It was great.
Not bad at all.
We endured it.
So somewhere there's lederhosen.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Ricky Martin could get any woman he wanted. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
He's swimming in.
So handsome.
Well,
he
he's so
spilled
cute.
more. He has a vagina. Pull it up.
He loves it. Sweeter than mango, he said.
He and George Michael. God, I was heartbroken.
He's good.
Okay, sorry, ladies. Now, let's check in briefly with the sporting scene, please.
What's happening? Is it my turn?
Sure.
NFL news. The Detroit Lions have agreed to hire Denver Broncos assistant John Morton, the Salt Baron, and offensive coordinator, and promote Kelvin Shepard as defensive coordinator. Of course, Aaron Glenn off to the Jets and Ben Johnson off to the Bears. Mike McCarthy, former head coach of the Cowboys, has decided against coaching in 2025, removing himself as a candidate to fill in the NFL's last remaining head coaching vacancy with the New Orleans Saints.
Okay.
A person familiar with McCarthy's decision said Tuesday night, on condition of anonymity, McCarthy and the Saints have not discussed him not wanting to coach the Saints publicly. McCarthy, the third high-profile candidate to pull out of the Saints search. Joe Brady of the Bills, Cliff Kingsbury of Washington, and now Mike McCarthy. Nobody wants to coach New Orleans.
Why
Tom.
is that?
Are you available?
No, thanks.
It's an interesting setup there in New Orleans. Not as interesting as the Dallas Cowboys, but no, albeit. Let's see. The Pro Bowl's coming up, kids. Who's ready to go watch the Pro Bowl?
It's not in Hawaii anymore, right?
It's in Orlando. The NFL is announced.
And that's one of the reasons the players are not all that happy about it. They loved taking their families to Hawaii on the house.
It was announced yesterday. Baltimore's Lamar Jackson, Buffalo's Josh Allen, Washington's sweet baby Jaden Daniels will not be participating in Pro Bowl this week. The NFL announced the final rosters of those quarterbacks were on it, but they will be replaced by New England's Drake May, Pittsburgh's Russell Wilson, and Tampa Bay's Baker Mayfield. And the Pro Bowl runs Thursday through Sunday in Orlando, taking place over 2 days, Thursday and Sunday.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, right?
Well, the families get to go to Disney.
Thursday will be the skills challenge, including something you people in this room have said you'd be interested in watching. Passing the test is what this contest is called. Quarterbacks try to hit targets at various distances around the field, worth different point values in 40 seconds.
I like that. That's a game. That's something I would like to try.
Before the challenge, each quarterback will select a Pro Bowl game's teammate to answer 5 trivia questions about current Pro Bowl players.
Oh, boy, I'm out.
For every correct answer.
I thought you were going to say current events.
I know.
Boy, that'd be painful.
Satisfying catches presented by Snickers. One wide receiver, tight end,
who is
defensive back.
Tim Walls?
They're as fresh as today's headline. Receiver, tight end.
You know something? I'd already forgotten. That's the saddest part about this.
Each conference will compete in a challenge obstacle course, including catches from a jugs machine. That's a woman with huge hammers.
Yeah, don't you call a pretty woman with big boobs a jugs machine?
Jugs machine. Look at her.
All right, wait a second.
They test every aspect of catching a foot. The relay race, a simultaneous relay style event where 4 players from each conference complete a 40-yard dash before passing a baton. No. A football to the next athlete.
Tom, remember when we watched the Harlem Globetrotters do the 3-legged race?
Yeah,
just
one guy.
It looked like a normal race.
Tom, are you holding on to yourself? Reach down there and hold on to yourself.
Okay, I got it.
Thursday, the skills challenge, which is not open to the public, by the way. ESPN is covering it. Dodgeball, presented by Bud Light.
Who's that board?
A 3-round tournament of classic dodgeball featuring 6 teams of 5 players. Teams will be a mix of AFC offensive, defensive, and special teams.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
The same mix of NFC players.
God, I don't care.
Can you imagine? A big-armed quarterback playing dodgeball in the NFL?
But they must want to. They must think it's fun. The players.
No. The way to make it fun would be if we mixed in like famous politicians and actors. You know, wouldn't you?
Well, this is
there are a couple guys you'd like to see get a dodgeball thrown at them at 80 miles an hour right in the face.
This is Battle of the
Take
Network
this,
Stars.
James Franco.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Then on Sunday, of course, they have Punt Perfect.
I'm sorry?
Punt Perfect.
Wow. Lucky that one.
Yeah.
I think you'll like this one, Tom. Now listen.
That could have gone.
Stop trying to think about a joke.
No, ladies and gentlemen, things that start with a C. That
Two players, 1 punter, 1 non-punter from each conference, punt from the 35-yard line, attempting to place as many punts as possible into a set of 6 buckets in the end zone. Each bucket is worth 1 point.
Oh.
Okay, so that's just the old bozo game.
The bucket.
Make like each bucket's worth $50,000, and then give it to charity. Then I'm watching.
And then they'll have tug of war on Sunday. How did you dislocate your shoulder?
The same thing.
Saquon Barkley. 5-on-5 demonstration of teamwork, strength, and strategy positioned above a foam pit. Players challenged to pull backwards on the rope.
See, all this stuff would be fun to do, but not to watch.
No.
I went to my niece's track meet, and they were doing tug of war.
They were?
Some kids, yeah.
Is tug of war back?
I at least at that school, they were.
Son of a gun.
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, my kids, they do it
Well, probably in
fun.
gym classes.
For Halloween, they do it. It was cool.
Oh.
Remember Revenge of the Nerds? They knew they would lose.
Yeah, they do the parade.
The tug of the war. So
why is tug of war on Halloween?
Because all the kids are in costume. They're out in the field, and they bring out the rope.
It's very odd.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Nothing funnier than seeing a ghost.
You presenting it like
you know what? It is sense. You get a Frankenstein and a Dracula.
That's great.
But it is odd. Odd choice for a Halloween festivity.
Okay. Now,
more sports coming up.
Okay, and the Get Smart theme song.
I love
That's a classic. Just a beautiful theme song. That's all happening, and we've got cool news, and we've got donkeys in the news, one of my favorite animals.
Donkey show!
And booze news, vegan news, and cockfighting in the news. Yeah. No, that's a sword. That's a sword fight.
Let's head to the men's room.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24-karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
Let's get back to the chinchilla. We sent members of our staff plus Donnie Baker to your garage.
She is
my mistake.
So traumatized right now. She has not come out of her little house in
No
the
doubt.
whole
The
day.
chinchilla.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
that's because she met Donnie Baker.
Yes.
It's true. Her ears are as big as Frisbees.
They are very big.
I know.
I can't get over how
They're
horribly...
native of South America, and they use those to, and they're nocturnal, so they
Must be a lot of listening going on.
they
in
do a
South
lot of
America.
listening at night.
Size of those
because
ears.
you can't see very well.
And they respond, of course, with their brain by going, duh. I'm a chinchilla.
Oh, wow, it's that great big thing right there.
That looks like a really nice fur coat that lady's got on. I wonder what that's made of. Duh. Well, I'm gonna rest for a while so I can poop again. Duh.
I can tell you.
I'm not like a dog. I can't play frisbee or catch. I just sit here going, duh. I'm kind of like something in a frame, like a picture, except I just go, duh, and then I poop.
Except you have to feed me and I poop.
I'm like a picture you have to feed. Duh.
I can tell you what, they don't come when you call them. That's for damn sure.
I will. I'll come if you call me.
There we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, hey, everybody. It's Jeff Oskey here from the Annals of the Bob and Tom Library.
It's Annals, Jeff.
Oh, did I mispronounce that?
Yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah. No problem.
While I was doing some research the other day, I came across, and I don't think Tom even remembered writing this, but I came across the self-help book that Tom once wrote.
Oh, really?
Called There's My Way or the Wrong Way.
Oh, look at that.
The Tom Griswold story.
Hot dog.
There's even some blurbs on the back. Let's take a look at these real quick.
Look how thick that's
quite a book. It's 1,942 chapters.
Wow.
That's
What a tome.
How much advice Tom has.
Well, I hadn't finished it yet.
Okay.
Here's some of the blurbs. It's good, but not as good as my joke book, says Kiss fan Ace Cosby. Media darling Christy Lee says, I want to be there when Tom records the audiobook so I can interrupt him every 5 seconds. If Tom tells me I like the book, then I like the book, says musician Pat Godwin. And global sensation Chick McGee says, get the F away from me right now. Let's take you guys want to hear a few excerpts from Tom's?
Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
This is my self-help book.
This is your self-help book. Let's read a few excerpts. Chapter 1. Well, I can't see you, and I've never met you. I can tell without a doubt you could probably use a haircut. And not one of those Hitler Youth of Tomorrow haircuts. A good old-fashioned, parted on the side American haircut.
There we go.
You look like someone who would buy a self-help book. Chapter 62.
Okay.
Life's problems. No matter how privileged your life is, you're bound to encounter problems. Some problems will be easier to resolve than others, but I've found throughout my years the best way to handle problems is by throwing money at them. Don't have money? You better get some, because you're going to need a lot of it. They say, mo money, mo problems. But what they should have said was, mo problems? You need more money.
Here.
There he is, Stu.
Thank you. I'm very proud of that one.
Chapter 114, Confrontation. Like you, the reader, I'm no fan of confrontation, so my advice to you is avoid it at all costs. There is no room for pride when it comes to avoiding confrontation. Put in your Raycon earbuds and pretend you're on with your doctor. You can't stoop too low. Tell them you'd love to talk to them soon, but you're running late to a funeral. Sure, they might not be happy, but you are. And that's all that really matters.
Sound advice.
This actually isn't good.
This is not far off.
Chapter 956, The Problem is You. If you're depressed or have anxiety or down and lonely, remember the problem is always you. You are the problem each and every time. Not me. I'm never the problem. You are the problem. Until you take ownership of that, you will always have problems because you are you.
I haven't read any of this, and I want to read more.
And in conclusion...
Oh, the end. I do.
I'm a genius, and you're all a bunch of incompetent buffoons. That means ridiculous but amusing. Now go out and make it a great day.
Nice.
Beautiful.
My new book.
Look forward to its publication.
Oh. Yeah, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Thanks for watching this morning's show. To listen, just go to bobandtom.com. Check out the list for a station near you, or stream the online radio station on our website and the Bob and Tom app. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand. Audition for Chick's job.
Welcome back to
We're
the
not.
Bob and Tom
We
Show.
would never replace you. We would just move someone internally.
Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Hi, Chick.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
And there's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
I have to yell so she can hear me over her jacket.
Oh, my God. It's just red.
Jess is wearing a bright red jacket with a red striped shirt. And what time do you start selling the hot dogs and fireworks?
Hey, Jim Dandy.
Hey, Jim. And you know what Pat said? I thought they banned that red dye. Whoa! There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Yeah, and speaking of color, Steven Singer Jewelers' brand new 24-karat gold rose is a peacock teal. There's a great video out there where I show.
Oh, it's so
Oh, you're shaking that ass.
Yeah, you are.
Get them before they sell out exclusively at IHateStevenSinger.com.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey, that joke of the day on the way. I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom.
How does shaking your posterior relate to the beautiful rose?
They're fanned out in my belt like
on
a
his
peacock.
backside. Yeah.
I see.
Like a peacock feather. Like peacock feather.
And he presents it.
Okay, so
to all of us.
they're
you
not.
You haven't seen Josh's video?
I have not seen it. I was not aware of it.
Well, he's not on socials.
I'll have to review that coming up. Now,
Shake It Like a Tail Feather? Is that a song?
Shake It Moneymaker Brothers, they do a version.
Yeah.
You missed it, Jess Hooker, the NFL's exciting Pro Bowl broadcasting.
Ugh.
What are they doing?
They're doing it all.
The punt.
Just come up. It's kind of like Jimmy Fallon's talk show. It's like games you'd play at a 12-year-old's birthday party. They got tug of war. They've got flag football. They've got all sorts of things.
How does the punt one work now?
The punt.
I believe it was punt perfection. Is that
one punter and one non-punter, and they try to hit buckets in the end zone.
Well, how is the non-punter? That's well,
that makes it interesting, I guess.
But most of those guys are such good athletes. They're probably pretty decent at almost everything.
Do you think anybody on a team can punt?
To a degree.
If they're cunning enough, would you say?
Oh, God.
Would you say that they're?
Although, actually, to make
a cunning array of punters.
To make it more accurate, what they should do is just before the guy gets ready to punt, they go, actually, it's 4th down and 2. We're going for it because that seems to be the new thing in the NFL. 4th down, my ass. We're carrying that ball. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. We're getting a 1st down, buddy. This is so boring. Why is anyone going to watch any of this?
I'm sure they sold it to some big advertiser and now they have to do
absolutely.
it.
Yeah, so I think Snickers
People will watch it. They love the NFL. They love their players.
Yeah,
They will
don't get
watch.
enough.
You guys yourselves said you like the quarterback passing competition with the targets
That
moving
is kind of
around.
cool. I've seen
See?
that. Yeah.
Josh, you won't watch that.
This is
I
the
won't,
problem.
and I admit that. But
This is the problem.
I like that because it reminds me of a game my brothers and I would play. Hey, you got to hit that now. You got to hit this.
Oh, we'd have neighborhood kids run back and forth.
I'd rather watch adults play doctor. Hey, you got any
I would not seek it
tongue
out,
depressors?
but if it were on the TV, I'd watch.
You're putting that in the wrong place. They call it a tongue depressor. I understand that.
They only call it that, really.
Oh, I see.
Well, let's just move forward here. Did you have any other sporting news of interest?
Let's see. Are you ready? Did you guys watch the Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs this past weekend? They call it the AFC Championship game.
Yep.
Did you watch it?
No.
According to the TV ratings people, Kansas City's 32-29 win over the Bills in that AFC Championship game averaged 57.4 million viewers on CBS.
That's really well done.
Edging last year's short-lived record of 55.5 Chiefs-Ravens. This past weekend's Chiefs-Bills stands as the 3rd biggest NFL semifinal of the modern television era, trailing only the 2010 NFC Championship game between the Vikings and the Saints at 57.9.
Isn't this interesting? Last year, so many people watched because of Taylor Swift.
Yep.
And they really wanted to see her celebrate with her boyfriend. This year, they wanted to see the exact opposite.
Exactly. They wanted to see the Bills win.
Yes.
I think a lot of people really wanted to see the Chiefs
Don't you think
go down.
that there should be like a college course on how the news cycle and how things work and how Americans build people up and then tear them down?
Only to try to build them back up again.
Comeback
Remember 5 years ago, they were like, oh, Britney Spears is such a hero. You a-holes ruined her.
No kidding.
Meanwhile, the
We're
Commanders...
an awful society.
You media people
great.
are. We entertainers are fine.
I see.
We do in the media.
Really?
How'd the other game do?
Commanders Eagles suffered from the 55-23 blowout. Just a low rating of just 44.2 in the other ratings.
Oh, that's a shame.
So is that 44.2 million people?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And the highest rated Super Bowl ever was last year's 120.25. How about that one, Tom?
It's amazing.
Thoughts? It's amazing. It sure is.
I know was it 97 of the top 100 television programs last year were NFL games, and the other 3 wasn't one of them a college game.
I don't know.
Yeah, I forget the stat on that, but it's time. It's quiz time.
It is
for Miss Hooker.
Okay.
I want to see if you recognize this. That you recognize this song. Here we go.
Oh, it's not a song. It's music. There are no words.
Yeah, I do.
Great stuff. Big horn section. Who is it?
Maxwell Smart.
Yes.
I know that
Smart.
because my son's name is Maxwell, and that's not the complete reason, but I'm familiar with it because of that.
Ah,
A lot of people bring it up. Yeah.
Get smart.
Yeah.
Not a bad Steve Carell movie, by the way.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He plays Don Adams.
You know who plays the 99 chick? One of your favorites, the great Anne Hathaway.
Lock the doors.
Good to know. Now, we were playing that. It's just some great music because I mentioned
what was the name of
Inspector
the robot?
Gadget.
The robot in Get Smart?
Jaime.
You know who plays Jaime?
Noam Pitlick.
Patrick Warburton in the Steve Carell.
Oh, the Steve Carell movie, yeah.
Yes.
I thought you meant the TV show. I think it's Gnome Pitlick.
And then the guy that always shows up in odd places, like they'll open up. Bill Murray.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have not.
Like all of a sudden, a tree stump will open up and he'll be in there hiding.
Oh, sounds good.
I need to give that movie a...
Why don't we stop doing this and just watch it?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Put
fun.
it right there on the big screen.
Okay. We have...
Meanwhile, we'll have fighting in the stands at a sporting event.
There should be more of it. In this,
we've got some coming up just for you, Josh. How about that?
Your team needs to see that kind of passion.
I'll give you a hint. A Billiken's involved.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. You know how wild and lawless Missouri is.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
What is a Billiken?
I don't know. It's a little...
Is it a bird?
It's like a pelican.
St. Louis...
It's a basketball player.
With a bigger snout. That's
well, I mean, because sometimes these names
like
are...
a leprechaun or something.
What was the name of your college team?
Oh, gosh. My college mascot was the Gorlock. It was a magical, mystical creature that...
Because, why did they come up with Gorlock?
The school, the main building was on the intersection of Lockwood and Gore.
Wow.
Wow.
Lucky they were at the intersection of Rucker and Reaver.
That's in Chinatown, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's nothing more important than
Rucker and First Avenue, for that matter.
Or Continental and Liquor.
Let me ask you a question. How much would you pay for peace of mind? Well, it's priceless.
$17.55.
Simply Safe. That's right. The do-it-yourself home security system. We have Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. We have precious cargo in this room. We need to be protected.
By the way, Tom, legally, you have to tell us where those cameras are.
SimplySafeTom.com to get 50% off your new Simply Safe system if you order today. Traditional security systems only take action after somebody's already broken in. Talk about shutting the barn door. Well, that's too late. Simply Safe has Active Guard outdoor protection. They stop break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras backed by live professional monitoring agents monitor your property, and if someoe's lurking around, lurkers, they're the worst, or they're acting suspiciously, agents see and talk to them in real time. They could talk to it. They can turn on spotlights, even call the police, all before said lurker has a chance to get into your home. No long-term contracts or cancellation fees, and monitoring plans start affordably at around $1 a day. And Simply Safe has a 60-day satisfaction guarantee and named Best Home Security System by U.S. News & World Report 5 years in a row. Start the year with greater peace of mind. Visit SimplySafeTom.com to claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's SimplySafeTom.com. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Also coming up today, we're going to talk with comedian George Wallace. We have in the news cockfighting, donkeys, the Mona Lisa, booze, vegans. We got it all coming up. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
This one here, it's about how the Amish all help one another out.
Oh, that's nice.
Are you ready, Carl? Barry?
Yeah. Graver.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Let's go.
Oh, Yoder needs a new barn, 'cause his burned down and he just mowed his hay. Yeah. So all us neighbors joined in to help your brother is the Amish way. Yeah. And I don't give a hoot that I'm wearing this suit working hard in the midday sun. But there's a guy named Zach claims he's got a bad back, but I think he's next in line to be shunned.
Oh, yeah, he's just lazy. We're all working like crazy. The lemonade was flowing when the barn started growing.
Boys from above today, everyone to shove, and we knew we had a barn raising. First walls made up and didn't fall, we knew it was a barn raising. Barn raising! Barn raising! Woo! Barn raising! Barn raising!
Oh, well, we're always working so hard. It seems like working's all we ever do. Yeah. We only took a short break. We ate our lunch and barely stopped to chew. Yeah. Then they lose the name Zach. He made a dumb crack and the congregation got PO'd. Someone grabbed a board, but then they hollered Lord because it was the main one bearing the load.
Oh, yeah, the barn started swaying. All the women were praying, and Zach started running. This wasn't a shunning.
By the time the barn fell, we were running like hell, and we knew he had a barnyard blitz. The person yelled, wait, somebody locked the gate, and we knew it was a barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz.
Oh, yeah, although it was frightening. It was very exciting. There was nothing to save him. We're all gonna shave him.
The smoke cleared, we had his hat and beard, we were finished with the barnyard blitz. Sent him on his way, he's a Methodist today, another victim of the barnyard blitz.
Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz. Barnyard blitz.
Everybody!
It's a barnyard blitz. It's a barnyard blitz. It's a barnyard blitz. It's a barnyard blitz.
Yeah. The Electric Amish, the Barnyard Blitz.
You evil hellbound heathens.
Thank you very much.
I like that very
can
much.
you introduce the band, please?
That one right there is Carl. You'll find him located just above the bass.
Hello.
Mm-hmm. It's Carl Goodman right there. Back here on the drums is Barry Goodman.
Barry.
Good morning.
No relation.
No relation.
No, we get that a lot. I, of course, am Graber Goodman. I play the guitar.
Okay.
And I noticed you were talking, you liked my guitar here. This is a Gibson Graber signature model.
Oh. I didn't know you'd learned to write.
I didn't know. I didn't do my signature.
Okay.
And what's
Gibson
again?
doesn't know about this yet. So.
It's
If
in
it
the
were your
shape of
signature,
the.
it'd just be a flying X, wouldn't it?
Oh, if it were my signature, yeah.
Oh, I see. It's in the shape of the thing in the back of an Amish vehicle.
Slow-moving
The
vehicle.
thing. That's right, Tom.
The triangular. What do you call it? What's that?
That's a triangle.
The triangular thing. Yeah, we call them
The orange
triangles.
triangle. Well, thanks, guys. Take a little break.
Take a little break.
Go do some woodworking.
Is this going to be like your version of a little break where you guys just sit around your ass all day?
Go build something.
Yeah, lazy.
Hello.
Over there at the Silac Insurance News Desk, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello.
Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
I am Chick McGee, and I have more sports coming up. Hello, Tom.
I have more sports.
I have sports. It's exciting. We've got NFL players, the millionaires throwing frisbees, and dumbasses are going to watch on their TVs because they have no life.
Fight. Wow. We had a fight in the stands. It broke out in the stands of, I'm not trying to be a smartass here. Is this Heifetz Arena? It's Chaifetz. Heifetz Arena in St. Louis.
Well, Heifetz was, of course, a famous violinist.
It's
Yasha Heifetz?
Chaifetz.
Yep. Chaifetz? Mm-hmm. Following...
I tell you what, the pants are too tight, the Chaifetz my ass.
I have a question. What accent is
Where
that?
the hell was that origin? It's a country that can't sue me.
Maybe Shavitz.
Shave it.
Hey, baby, shave it.
It delayed the conclusion of St. Louis's 78-69 win versus VCU, the Rams, Virginia Commonwealth. St. Louis, the Billikens, Tom. This happened last night. It was delayed several minutes. Security personnel and police tried to restore order. We do have video of the fight breaking out. Pay extra attention to the age of the people that are involved.
Gray-haired, gray mustache.
That guy's...
It's like they're moving in slow motion.
70, yeah. Oh, yeah.
These are easily grown men.
It's the slowest fight you've ever seen. Look at this. It's is that a melee? Would you consider that a melee?
No. It's barely a brouhaha.
Could be wrestling.
Wait a minute. Does the guy...
Look at that guy. He's choking him out.
Is his face painted, or is he about to have a heart attack?
Oh, his blood pressure is high.
God.
He's probably so angry.
I assume one of the teams must be the Blue, judging by
that's St. Louis.
Billikens is a mythical creature, by the way.
It's nothing real.
Yeah.
I see.
It looks like something that hasn't gestated yet.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like
kind of demon looking, isn't it?
Yeah,
kind of.
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Moments later, whistles started to blow. Punches appeared to be thrown by fans, and Tom has lost interest.
I think it's so groovy now that people are
finally getting together.
I can falling out.
Who did that song?
Reach Out in the Darkness.
Reach Out in the Darkness.
I don't know.
The Society of Man or something?
I think you're right.
Is that right?
What movie is that in?
I don't know. I've always loved that song.
Yeah, me too. We're getting the look.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard this song. I don't think.
I think it's so groovy now.
That people are finally getting together. I think it's time to... That's all I know.
Okay, you and Josh are virtually the same age, so Josh knows it.
I don't know.
I'm a student of mass media, and so I'm aware of things well before.
You're well-rounded.
Yeah.
You're a musical historian, too.
Yeah, I sure am. Yeah.
Now, before we move on...
okay.
Well, is this more about this dumb fight?
No, there's a gentleman, Philadelphia Eagle fan, has died as a result of injuries sustained from falling from a street pole while celebrating the Eagles NFC Championship
that's a good
game
start.
over the Commanders.
A good start.
Oh, my God.
Idiot.
And an announcement from the Vice President of Student Affairs at Temple.
He has affairs with students?
Apparently.
Nice.
And he's not in high school?
The victim of...
what are you doing in college?
From Toronto, Canada, went to Temple amid celebrations in Center City, Philadelphia.
Where's that, like the middle of the place?
Police confirmed.
It's right in the middle. Yeah.
According to reports,
Ergo, the name.
The gentleman who died was an accomplished gymnast with
barely
not that accomplished.
I guess
It didn't stick the landing.
He didn't, he's talking with his head.
I've always been bad at dismounting.
Man.
He had 120 medals in provincial, regional, and international competition.
I wonder if it was one of those greased poles.
He was a member of the school's club gymnastics team, studying exercise and sports science at Temple.
Oh, that's so sad.
Not really. The guy's an idiot.
All right.
I think the answer is both. It's a shame, and the guy shouldn't have been doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Horrible, sad, last misjudgment.
That'll teach the Eagles to win. They killed a guy.
That's true.
Yeah.
If the Commanders had won the way God intended,
right.
We wouldn't
Nothing would have happened in crime-free Washington, D.C.
Thank you, Josh. That's exactly right.
No,
and authorities in New Orleans are warning Eagles fans to refrain from climbing the French Quarter's quite old, in quotes, light poles. New Orleans police spokesperson Barry Fletcher told the Philadelphia Inquirer,
it's Felcher,
regarding climbing street poles, that is not only illegal,
oh, I like this,
but is unsafe. Many of the street light poles in the French Quarter are quite old.
So wait a minute, you're saying if they'd mentioned this to people in Philadelphia, this other poor idiot wouldn't have died? Because I'm sure as soon as they hear some of the authoritative voice of this douchebag, they're going to go, yeah, I'm not climbing the pole.
Climbing on them risks toppling the light pole. Support poles for balconies that line the French Quarter also off limits. The police department did not say whether they're going to grease the poles in New Orleans or not. We'll keep an eye on it.
Now, Pat, you have, you being from Philadelphia, you're familiar with this thing, and they literally were using Crisco on the poles
to keep them off.
Street,
Keep them off.
Well, let's honor this dead young man.
We're going to have to. Oh, gosh. Another verse.
Now, Pat, you were telling me once you.
Yes.
When you were doing one of those European tours, didn't you climb on an old pole?
Sure, I did. That was all that was available on the streets of Warsaw. You know, Philadelphia Eagles fans are fanatics. They're over ecstatic and problematic. That's why we need greased light poles.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get some cans of Crisco and extra police. Oh, yeah.
Greased light poles. Oh, greased light poles.
Eagles won the game. We're going to need some grease. Oh, yeah.
Greased light poles. Greased light poles.
They're gonna hit the streets. If they win, I'll get beat. We need some crowd control. Better grease them poles. Grease light poles. New Orleans poles. Well, they're quite old. Oh, yeah.
Grease
old light poles.
Old greased light poles.
Climb those poles and they'll bend and fold. Oh, yeah. Old light poles. Way too old.
Oh, I'm an old light pole. I can't go fast enough.
Shut up.
Crash to the street.
You're going too fast, you punk.
Are you an old pole? What night do you bowl? Okay.
Crash to the street if they win or get beat. Right in the garbage cans go those Eagles fans, grease light poles. Oh, when those fans go climbing up. Come on! Oh, when those fans go climbing up.
Don't fall, Sparky.
I'm gonna be laughing my ass off. Hey, when those fans go climbing. Oh, let's go out to city.
Oh, when those fans.
Oh, when those fans.
Oh, it's fading down. Oh, when those fans.
Oh, they're going to throw beads on the trees. I can't
that's what
wait.
They do in New Orleans. They walk around playing music. Yeah,
that's great.
Everything's a parade.
How do you guys like those old funerals where they dance around the streets?
Yeah.
And,
Have you been to New Orleans?
I have. I did not see one of those.
Yeah.
But man, those are really something.
Half of them are fake, you know.
What do you mean?
What?
Yeah, this is for tourists. They just have them. There's nothing in them.
I didn't realize.
Oh, yeah, they have chamber commerce. Yeah. They pretend Louis died today. We got to entertain some tourists.
Louis died, is what he said.
I loved New Orleans.
Well,
I need to get back there. And
okay.
It's real humid.
Do you want to go to the Super Bowl?
I don't. I'd rather go when it's some other
We
time.
can go for Mardi Gras.
Boy, do I want to do that.
Yes, you do. It's
You do?
phenomenal. Yeah.
Yeah?
St. Louis has, I think, the third biggest Mardi Gras in the world or something.
Wow,
Or
I didn't know that.
In the country. Something one of those.
Wait a minute.
So I used to go every year. And I
Are
think
you trying to angle your way to a trip to St. Louis to see your family?
I miss them.
There's no Mardi Gras.
No, there's a huge one, but I did that plenty.
Yeah.
But that is where a buddy of mine stole a golf cart, and I don't know that I've ever laughed harder.
Did he wreck it?
No.
Oh.
We just rode it around the city, hammered it all day.
Did you just abandon it?
We parked it by a pole and assumed somebody else would then take it.
Okay.
Did you climb the pole?
No.
You didn't want to see your mom stripping?
I don't bother my parents at work.
Josh, wasn't New Orleans the site of your bathroom incident?
It was, and that's a long, long story, and I kind of don't remember a lot of it.
That's a fan favorite.
Yes.
Maybe we can get you to tell it when we're in Iowa at the Riverside Casino and Resort.
I will, yes.
Dateline.
Wait a minute,
Oklahoma.
Chick, I think I found this. I think I'm not sure. Let me see if this is it.
Oh, yeah.
Is this it?
That's it. Think it's so.
I don't remember being this.
Do you know does it have the artist?
People are finally getting together. Think it's wonderful now.
What did she say? I think it's what?
Wonderful how.
Wonderful
I say
how.
wonderful and how, but I think
you're right.
It's okay.
Wonderful how.
Is it the
have you ever,
man?
sisters, have you ever heard anyone say groovy and not have like air quotes around it, like they were sort of kidding?
I had a buddy who said it. And
he would say groovy and mean it.
Totally get away with it.
Really?
Yes.
I could never get away with saying how was the show that was really groovy. People would vomit on my
But
shoes.
surely you know people who could get away with it.
I feel like Christy says it sometimes, and
I could say groovy.
Yeah, she
Groovy.
says
What's
it.
wrong with that?
You know, Cool has endured, and I think Right On is trying to come back. I think.
But even remember that awful song, the Simon and Garfunkel. I hate that. Feeling groovy.
Oh, I love that song.
Oh, what
So
a turd!
happy. That's why you
it's
don't
a turd.
like it. It's happy.
Slow down.
Is that an audio turd? Is
You
what
got
you call
to
it?
It's awful.
And last.
It's wonderful.
Yes.
You know what? It does go against your philosophy of life.
Kicking up the cobbles. I'm feeling groovy.
Yeah.
That's what I told my doctor when I went in for my. How you feeling, Tom? I'm feeling groovy, Doc.
Yeah, it goes against.
So you never said that back in the 60s? You never used groovy?
No, even then
It lasted for a year or two tops, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was if you're a jazz musician, smoking reefer in the 50s before it was even anyone knew about it that wasn't cool,
I know
then you could say groovy.
This will be beyond. Bruce Campbell in the Evil Dead movie says it, and it's perfect.
But isn't that tongue-in-cheek to a degree?
Well, the character a little bit is, yeah. But he does fight demons.
I'm sorry.
I don't see guys. I see like Mod Squad girl, like a Peggy Lipton.
Yeah.
Saying groovy.
Yeah.
Not guys. I don't see guys saying that.
Yeah, well, Peggy Lipton could have said pretty much anything, and I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, I know you liked her.
Oh, my God.
Didn't you meet her?
You met Peggy Lipton?
No, I didn't meet Peggy. No, dude.
You slept with Peggy Lipton?
No, I know. I never
can't believe
met
you had sex with Peggy Lipton.
That's what you told me.
That's crazy. And all the.
Hey, look, no back door. That's all I'm going to say.
I was going to say, all the holes.
Oh, that's the Lipton Shuffle.
Hey, Josh, you hear all the holes.
Could we get back to this great song? I want to hear the. I don't remember the bass part, but
Who did the song? Jackass?
no. It was called. Ace, do you know?
Society.
I don't. It doesn't say there.
Friends and Lovers.
Oh, okay.
No, wait a minute. Sorry.
I knew it was something like.
It may be. It may be friend and lover. This is like a tiny type on this machine. Let me hang on a second.
It is friend and lover. And there's also a terrific.
Now, didn't we decide last week that you can't get away with using the word lover?
Who?
Who said that?
Oh, we were talking with Oskay, and he calls his girlfriend. He doesn't.
Lady.
His lady, which
His
I think
lady.
is that's classy.
Yeah.
I love it.
I like
Yeah,
that.
I'm a big fan of that.
But I mean, Christy, you can use the word husband. Let's
I
see,
could say he's
let me
my
go around the horn. That leaves me. I use the word girlfriend technically.
I reference when I text Pat, I started out with "Hey lover" every time. Yeah.
Then she sends a picture.
But see, that's that's sarcastic.
No, it's not. I mean it. I love that man. Not as a
You should marry him.
Not as a significant other.
I mean, if you were,
I feel that way about Tom.
Let's say you're at a cocktail event.
Lover.
Yes.
And you're there with Pat.
Lover.
Right.
And the governor's there. You walk up, Your Honor, it's a pleasure to meet you. This is my lover, Pat. Are you kidding?
That is odd.
that's
No,
right.
it's weird.
That's got to be weird.
Yeah.
that would be.
My grandparents, though. Hey, Robert. Yes, lover. I always thought that was so
That's
sweet.
really sweet.
Yeah.
Well, that's sick and twisted.
Yes, but
at
that's
that age.
different. That's a
Should we
nick.
make love in front of Josh again? Yes. Yeah. You're saying there was something wrong with that?
I hope he doesn't cry.
See,
this time.
that's a nickname, though. That's not a
Right,
in other words,
right. You're not saying-
Wouldn't you introduce if you're not married? Wouldn't you introduce them as my friend or something like that?
No, I would introduce them by their name. I mean,
Yeah.
I
This
think
is
it's
Kelly.
assumed- Yeah, it's assumed that
Something
they're
sweet.
with me. Yeah.
But I can't stand
hatchet wound. Something like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't like partner. That sounds like.
You hear that a lot now, though.
I'd like you to meet my. I'd like to meet my partner. We have a spreadsheet in the car.
SO, you hear SO a lot.
Don't get stains in the leather.
Significant other also sounds like you're reading a will.
Yeah.
This is my significant other. The party of the first part. Let's get back to this great song.
What
here.
about part-time lover?
Oh, Part-Time Lover, great song.
Terrible song.
People are finally getting together.
It's wonderful.
She's so close to being flat. You know?
It's wonderful
Teeters.
falling out.
Wonderful how?
You sure?
Yes.
Yes.
I like it.
No.
I promise you.
You know what? I stand corrected. I don't like Part-Time Love.
No?
Part-Time Lover. Stevie
Part-time-
Wonder? Yeah, no thanks. That's no good.
Now, here, changes right here, right? Reach out in the darkness.
And this is how you have to dance to it.
Darkness.
Please get Josh on camera dancing. This is fabulous. How do you keep the women away, Josh? With moves like that?
I don't. I just have to ignore them.
Josh, the official lyrics are wonderful and how. You were correct.
Oh, this. I forgot.
No, it's a wonderful.
His friend and lover. There's this guy and
wonderful story about race relations.
It's like three great. It's three different songs, and then that's the really awful.
It sounds like somebody got hit by a car.
It's an important message.
About race relations?
Yeah.
Oh.
It is?
It's called Reach Out of
one
the
of the verses is for sure.
I want to hear that verse.
Yeah. That seems a little bit inappropriate.
Not inappropriate at all.
What you?
Oh. This is somebody who insisted on singing. They were going
this is one of those things. If you don't stop the war, we'll keep singing this crappy song. All right, get the troops out.
Can you imagine?
Johnny has to sing. Come on, let him.
Johnson and McNamara just next to a radio with their heads in their hands.
Oh God!
How do we end this?
The napalm didn't work. Now what are we going to do? Bring the boys home for God's sake.
Oh,
this song blows.
We have this message from you, Tom. You ready?
Yeah. Next. Okay. When we come back, I'm going to have an argument with Miss Hooker.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
I'm going to have you dare to take Chick's side on this.
Okay.
Because you're the only one around here that knows anything about food and cooking and that sort of thing.
Oh, is this a Super Bowl?
Yeah, Super Bowl snacks.
Yeah.
He found some ridiculous source on what the number one...
Okay.
And also, he mocked me last week, and I said there's an egg shortage. No, there isn't.
No, everybody's mocked you about that.
No, there is a.
There's
a huge story yesterday.
Yeah.
I think there is a shortage.
Yes.
But it's a manufactured shortage.
No, bird flu is killing millions of chickens.
All that kind of stuff.
The government decides.
Actually, you know something? With your intelligence, maybe you should be working for the government.
Not only that, but
I think you should be in charge of the FDA.
Josh will back me up on this. They have cars that run on water, but the government doesn't want us to have them.
They're hiding them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, sure they are. That makes sense. Good. No, I've lost my place.
We have wanted you to.
Just say we'll be right back.
No, I'm not going to say that. I think it's so groovy now.
O'Reilly Auto Parts Studio.
This show is finally getting it together. Wait a minute, that's a lie. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines the brand new Peacock Teal 24 karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
I'll tell you what, Ms. Pat, that was really good. That was really, really funny. And I tell you, I am going to take you out to dinner.
Really? You gonna take me?
I promised. Yeah, I'm going to take you out to dinner. You wanted the custom sushi?
Yep.
I got a great sushi place. We'll have a great dinner. And you eat sushi?
Yes, I do. And what about dancing?
This is like a small place. They don't have a dance floor, so
It doesn't matter. I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
No, but I can't dance anyway.
I can teach you how to dance, Tom.
Okay.
All right, Tom. I'm gonna teach you how to dance. You ready? Come on. Come on, shake it, Tom. Shake it.
What am I shaking? I mean, you have.
You shaking whatever this is.
Well, this is. I don't know.
It probably don't work, but come on, Tom, shake it.
Are you bouncing? Are you loosening it? Are you loose at the knees here?
I'm about to back that ass up, Tom. You ready?
Okay. You gonna back that ass up?
Yeah,
Okay.
come on.
I do Pilates, you know.
No, don't run. Don't run. Come on, Tom, drop it. Drop it.
Drop what?
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Oh, now hit the ass, Tom.
Did you ever see the movie Deliverance?
Hit the ass, Tom. Pat it. Yeah, pat it.
I think this may be sexual harassment.
No, I like it. He still following me. Come on, Tom. Don't ride. Hey, go on, drop it, Tom. Drop it.
I think you're gonna crush my knee.
No, that's your knee, Tom. It's really hard.
Yes, and I'd like to make a reservation. Yeah, this is Tom. How are you? No, just for two. Yeah, nice quiet corner. Hey, listen, is there like a dance place near you? Some kind of funky.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just getting old. I'm not doing this gracefully. I hate technology. I hate any kind of change. Have you seen this commercial for a car where they say the car can actually anticipate when you're going to have a wreck? The car can predict when you're. I guess they got some kind of computer on board.
Right.
I thought, if that was really true, as soon as I hand the keys to my son, the damn airbags would go off. You know what I mean? But it's all this technology. Like I'm sure you guys probably have this. I just don't understand if this like MySpace and Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Twitter.
I just don't. I don't understand the concept. Can you imagine being in a mall and going up to a complete stranger and going, "Psst, could I be your friend?" Denied. You be denied bail. That should be denied. And young people out there, I'm not saying I'm right. I know this is old man cranky talk. I really do. But I just don't understand. I see all these young college kids getting tattoos with like Chinese characters on their arm.
Yeah.
You think there's college kids in China getting "Get her done" tattooed on their arms? I find that unlikely, don't you?
That's very possible.
Now, this you don't have to be old or cranky for this to make you mad, but this is making me nuts. Have you noticed how lately when you call these tech support things, in my case, I was calling my credit card, but one of these 1-800 things, we know this has been outsourced for a while, but sure. Remember in the beginning how they try to pretend like they're American?
Oh, yeah.
They'd say, "Oh, my name is Sean." You go, "Yeah, how's the weather in Calcutta today, Sean?" But now they don't even care. Have you noticed that? I mean, I'm serious. I called the other day, and the guy just told me his an Indian name, and when they put me on hold, they're playing Ravi Shankar. They didn't bother to hide it at all, and I was getting so frustrated because I wasn't getting anything done. I kept saying, "Excuse me, I'm sorry. What was that? Please, excuse me. Could repeat that." And here's what I want you guys to do. It was a lot of fun for me. Maybe we'll start a movement. I started mumbling on purpose, like Boomhauer from King of the Hill or Gabby Hayes. I started going, "Yeah, they damn well someone make up a thing in there, put someone down on him." He goes, "Excuse me, what?" I said, "Yeah, how do you like it up, Boom? Huh? Try that on for size."
A truck driver distracted by a
Andrew
GPS
Johnson too.
unit crashed near the intersection of US 278 at Arkansas Highway 24 early Monday, spilling a truckload of spaghetti sauce. Camden Police Sergeant Corey Saunders said the spaghetti sauce truck was headed to Dallas about 3 a.m. when the driver became distracted, overcorrected, and rolled over after crossing the center line of the highway. The driver suffered minor injuries, but there was sauce all over the road.
Oh, dear God, 2,000 quarts of blood. This is the worst accident I've ever seen. Stand back, there's blood everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. Do we have a garlic bread truck?
Yeah, exactly. They just mopped it up with a bunch of garlic bread.
Isn't that the best?
Yes, it is.
God, I'd rather have that than the spaghetti noodles, just the sauce and the bread.
What's wrong with you? How dare you put pasta down?
I can't eat a whole Kit Kat bar. I can't eat spaghetti noodles. They go right to my hip.
But I like the bread part.
Better than the pasta?
Yes.
No, the bread's lovely and the pasta's great too.
Here's what Tom's doing. Telling you what you like.
Of course he is.
Okay.
I'm used to
you
that.
like the pasta.
Here's one of the fattest things I've ever done.
Can we have an intro for this feature?
We need something like dope, boop, boop,
or just playing Baby Elephant Walk.
And
now Josh Arnold shares one of the fattest things he's ever done.
And broken toilet seat doesn't count.
Now this is fatter. This is fatter than telling the guys on the phone when you order Chinese takeout that you need 4 sets of silverware when it's just you.
No, it was faking that there was somebody else with. What's that, honey? 2 orders of crab rangoon.
Okay,
if you say so.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials not to hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
So how about giving Bob and Tom VIP a try? Get the link at bobandtom.com.
Just around the corner at Lucas Oil Stadium, and other tickets on the way as well, so pay attention.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. There's Pat Godwin, Christy Lee, Jess Hooker. Ace Cosby. There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Are you jealous
Look
of
what
I'm
he's
holding?
Look what he's holding, Tom.
Steven Singer, brand new 24-karat gold rose, peacock teal. IHateStevenSinger.com is the place to get them.
And maybe we should go to the video screen right now to see Josh's video.
Since
There's
Tom hasn't
Josh.
seen it, he's strutting like a peacock.
What do you think, Josh?
Oh.
What do you
He's
think,
got-
Tom?
Josh has the roses tucked in the back of his belt.
That's right.
Yes, he does.
Josh,
dancing down the hallway.
Josh really moves well.
What a ham.
Yeah, he does.
No, I mean, I'm serious. You were a really good dancer.
Well, thank you.
Then it cuts to the stupid potato.
Christy was
It
letting us
leads to
know.
segue to your question.
Jess got a flower there at the end that you got cut out.
That's okay.
That's all right. Oscar gets one. Everybody does.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Oscar got one.
Not everybody.
Steven Singer was here last week.
God's sake.
Left.
We'll get
You
you a
weren't
flower.
here. You
Actually, you know what? I just remembered we yelled at you during
to
the
get out of
filming
the way.
that.
I was there.
He was wandering around.
Where can one see this video?
on all of our social media.
My house.
Instagram.
No,
Facebook,
Tom wants you to say
Twitter,
tonight at 8
X,
on
whatever.
ABC. That's what he wants.
Now, a couple of other things happening here. We are going to be hitting the road, and How
are you getting there?
He's
I'm driving.
himself.
You're driving by yourself? Or are you taking God?
Pat usually comes with me.
Is that right? Is that what you got going now?
I don't know. You want to ride with me?
Promised to ride with like 3 different people.
I didn't promise anything.
You promised me.
You talked a lot, but
You promised to ride with me. Josh promised to ride with me.
I never promised.
And now, see, he's doing the same thing. And now you're riding with Pat, I heard.
I never promised, and I never said I'm riding with anybody.
You riding with me? Poffy's riding with me. We got a good car.
Yeah, you do.
So you stay out of my car.
The larger point here is that we're going to be elsewhere.
Smell your farts.
We're going to be in the Riverside Casino and Resort the morning of February 21st. It's a Friday morning. We're starting at 5 a.m. local time. Come see the show. It's free.
What's resort about it?
You can get a massage.
They probably have a golf course connected to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be fun.
The last resort we did.
No. Let them get out of this one.
How about they have wildlife? Like elephant? You can ride an elephant and stuff?
Oh, my goodness.
That's exciting.
This is
And you
not
pet
helping.
a giraffe?
Not helping.
Antelope?
Plenty of antelope.
I wish this were taped so we could cut that out. The larger point here is go to Riverside Casino and Resort.com to find out how this works. From 100.7 The Fox. Chick won't be there because he's just been fired. Thank you to our friends in Cedar Rapids. Let's move forward. We are going to have a special charity-driven thing. I'm going to tell you about some
thing.
By the way, Tom, I'll phrase it this way: when I'm fired, I insist you do it on the air.
Oh, I'd love to.
And we're going to have posters, too, to people who show up, right?
We are
For my firing?
Yeah.
I guarantee you have a poster when you're fired.
Yes. I want it done on the air, and I want you to present us all with posters.
Tom, there you go. You should make a poster for each of us and fired. And
And you have to make us sign them.
Surprise look on our face.
Let's see the headline let's see, in Helvetica Medium, it'll
There
say,
you go. Yeah.
A chick's last day.
A large booted foot, like sort of kicking us out of the
and then a semi-crumpled pink slip.
And me tossing a match toward a bridge.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
We should just make these anyway.
Yeah. Why not?
Now, where were we? Have you finished your sportscast?
No, I have not. An Oklahoma lawmaker is proposing a bill that would legalize cockfighting with a caveat, according to Oklahoma Vice Representative Justin Humphrey. He authored the bills that would attempt to reduce the penalty for cockfighting to a misdemeanor and allow
Would they wear rubber spurs?
allow a fowl to fight a robot if the rooster is unharmed.
Oh.
I'm in.
Robot cockfight.
I will
RoboCock. Or was that already a porn movie?
There is a chance.
Is there one?
I don't know.
There sure is.
I'm sure there is. That sounds too obvious.
It is currently a felony, a victimless crime.
Tell the chickens that.
Own, possess, keep, or train fowl.
I think it should be legal if
the intent of cockfighting.
The roosters that are killed are immediately barbecued and served to the audience.
It's still pretty rough.
It is rough.
Remember the guy that died doing that?
Yeah,
A guy died?
Vein slip.
Yeah, the roosters or whatever they are,
They have
the
talent.
cocks.
They have
They
talons
put
on their-
they attach
Spurs.
They attach like razor knives to
Yeah.
them, and this guy got whatever. What do you call it? As Donnie would have said, the carotid artery.
He bled out.
Why is this guy standing on this hill? Why cockfighting?
I don't know.
He's got money to
Well,
make.
because we've cured. I don't know if you saw this in the news yesterday. We fixed everything. that Gaza thing, it looks like a brand new town. It's amazing. You ever been to a cockfight?
Easy, big. No, but I would go.
Would
No
you really?
way.
I would absolutely go. Yeah, Josh and I'd go. We're the adventurous duo. Wouldn't you go?
I'll go if the robot is allowed to kill the chicken.
No. We'll kick it old school. Two chickens.
No.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
How can you be emotionally attached to a chicken? No, there's not. No.
I'm emotionally attached to them when they're cooked properly.
Well, see,
They're delicious.
They are delicious.
that's the one I would have no problem eating if I saw it slaughtered and put on a plate.
Okay.
Now, I'd have a problem with a cow or a pig, but not a chicken.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. No, here's the story.
I just read the story.
No, this is that.
You got to go back and reread the story that I just read.
No, this is a more interesting one. Jose Ochoa died after a rooster stabbed him in the leg during an illegal cockfight in Tulare County.
So the femoral artery got him.
The rooster had a razor-like knife attached to its leg, which the birds used to fight each other to the death.
They just zip tie those on there.
I don't know.
That's wild.
That's gruesome.
Yeah,
it is gruesome.
These poor chickens.
Hello again, everybody, and you're looking live at tonight's cockfight.
Now, obviously,
Brought to you by Tyson.
Presumably, the entire point of this is gambling, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The only tough chickens at Tyson are the ones in the ring. That's Tyson.
I don't know. In any event, so this guy, does that count as a win for the rooster, by the way, if you kill the guy?
It should. His jersey should be retired.
All right, Rooster, sticking it to the man, right?
This guy's last game of chicken, I guess.
Oh.
Well, anyway.
So the cockfighting could become illegal and...
Well, it'll be a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Is snake handling still legal in West Virginia? I think it is.
I never knew it was illegal.
Yeah, most of America, it's illegal. But
No kidding.
It used to be legal in West Virginia.
They just don't want people.
Do you have to be over a certain age?
Envenomed.
No, it's protected. It's a church.
Yeah. Religious rights.
Yeah.
Now, Chick, you actually did attend, or I know you knew somebody who was a part of
My first wife, her parents were a member of the snake handling.
Did you ever attend a
in
service?
Jolo, West Virginia? I was married in that church, but the only snakes were there were the in-laws. And
very good.
No, I went to the church, but I never saw the
But they
snakes.
kept them at their home.
They kept them in their home, and they fed them rats.
You know, like when you get to take the class gerbil home?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got to take
it's the same
snake
thing.
home.
The church
You
snakes.
met your first wife's parents, and they had snakes.
They were snake
And that
handlers.
wasn't a red flag.
And they,
Thank you, Christy. We were all thinking it.
I wasn't. There could be sane snake
Hang on a
handlers
second.
out
No, there couldn't.
Sure.
Hang on, Tom. What did you say, Glass House? Anyway, I was using the bathroom one night in this house, and a rat crawled across the floor. And have you ever seen those mops where you take the handle and squeeze out the sponge?
Absolutely. Oh,
yeah.
I beat that rat to death with that mop. I never felt more alive.
Why didn't you just let one of the snakes loose?
Well, he was in a cage, Tom, and I'm not going to mess with snakes.
Yeah, and you would have had to catch the rat.
Yeah. Did you feed the dead rat to the snake?
Hold it by the tail and everything. No.
Did you ever think the rat was a pet?
Not anymore.
With that family, would have been a perfectly valid observation, Pat.
You
I
don't know
applaud
these
you.
people.
Yeah,
They
sounds
were
good people to me.
hardworking, and let
I'm
me tell
sure
you
they
this:
were.
they paid their taxes.
And if they were free of sin, they wouldn't get bitten.
That's exactly right. There was no doctors. You prayed over the bite, and if you healed, you were with Jesus. If you don't, you're the devil.
Misinterpretation of Aramaic, I believe, is the
Or an incredibly accurate interpretation.
Might want to get that translator. Oh, that says.
Oh, they also
milkshake.
drank poison. Should I mention that?
Okay,
here?
good.
Okay.
On that happy note, coming up, we have fun news involving what, Christy Lee?
I've done some living, Tom. Go ahead, Christy.
Being vegetarian and dating, we'll talk about that.
That's unheard of.
We have astronomers that found a asteroid and then Lee realized it wasn't an asteroid. That's kind of an interesting story.
We have a toilet stolen.
We have a toilet stolen.
Oh, no.
It's weird. It was at the police place. They have cops don't have anything to go on.
That's an old.
I know. Yes. I love repurposed old jokes.
And we have a toilet exploding. We have that coming up.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, no.
Was that at the police station as well?
Close.
No, close,
Yeah,
actually.
very close.
They don't have anything to go on.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hello.
And we've had a wonderful morning because we have a terrific guest in the studio. He's sitting next to Christy Lee. It's a veteran of many years with a guitar. A guy who...
I thought you were going to say bottle.
I can't, Pat, I tried.
Well,
this is why I get the reputation of being the dick in the show, but no, I'm trying to do something nice.
No, you are the dick on the show. Oh, yeah.
Who put the dick on the show?
I blamed it all on me.
See, this is... I'm
not going to say anything until I'm introduced.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's
Pat Daly is here with us.
Thank
Pat.
you. Good morning, everybody. Nice to see you.
Hi, Pat.
Hello, Pat. Good to see you.
You do an annual residency, if you will, at Sloppy Joe's. That's the place that does the famous Hemingway lookalike contest every year.
Yeah.
And you could actually...
And you win every year,
You could certainly place in that.
They've been after me for a lot of years to do that. Now I say I'm too old. He shot himself last year.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Let me play a song for you.
Okay.
Please.
Ohio is having a blizzard. Missouri is having a flood. Oh, I can't read the paper. It's too small.
Must be the martinis.
Okay. Where's that music stand?
Would you like chicks
Okay,
readers?
here we go. Missouri.
You want my cheaters?
Okay, let me start over. Okay, Ohio is having a blizzard. Missouri is having a flood. Most of the South is having a drought. And Malibu's having a slide in the mud. San Francisco is having an earthquake. They say she won't last through the year. The whole country is reeling in recession, and I'm having one more beer. Oh, I'm having one more cold one till the news and the blues disappear. The world's on the brink. There's time for a drink, and I'm having one more beer. Okay,
yes.
My sister is having a breakdown. My son is having a toke. My dad is having his old emphysema, and I feel like having a smoke. My buddy is having a sexual crisis. She's smiling at me kind of queer.
Uh-oh.
My secretary's having her pregnancy test, and I'm having one more beer. I'm having one more cold one, till it all hits the wall and disappears. My wife's having fitsin', and cat's having kitsin', and I'm having one more beer. My daughter is having her nose pierced. My mom is having her butt tattooed. My brother is having an affair with my wife.
Uh-oh.
Guess who's the one getting screwed? So if you're having heart palpitations about the way things are heading around here, just give that waitress a pat and tell her that I'm having one more beer. Yeah, geez, I'm gonna have to practice that one.
I love that song.
I couldn't read my words.
That's all right.
I don't know why. I gotta get them up this close now.
Stick around. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Health experts are praising a brand new viral trend called the fart walk.
The fart walk.
The so-called fart walk became a phenomenon after it was introduced by TikTok user Marilyn Smith.
I'm a fart walk. I'm a fart walk.
Do you go for a walk after dinner?
Yeah, almost all the time.
Well, because you have to walk your dog.
Sometimes society needs reminders, and this is one of those. Hey, how about a nice walk after dinner?
Yeah. Now, don't you prefer the fart sit, Josh?
I will say,
you know, you eat a pizza and a hot dog, and you sit down.
You know,
when was the last time you had a pizza?
I really like the idea that the one pizza, the whole pizza wasn't enough. I just needed a hot dog to really cap it all.
That's a hell of a meal right there.
And yes, it's not easy to find a place where you can get pizza and a hot dog.
Because a pizza's such a full meal.
So I order a pizza, eat it, and then I have to make myself a hot dog.
Here's the thing, though.
Maybe you're thinking about the LASIK. Now is the time. Once again, LanterEyeCare.com. Thanks, Earl.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, Lord, I'm down.
I got the blues so bad.
Why are you down, buddy?
Next.
There's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. Yeah, it really just pisses you off, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just hits wrong.
This organ is so nice.
It's like when somebody's ringtone is your alarm sound.
Oh, yeah.
You hear it in the middle of the day. Oh, God.
Yes.
Yeah. Does everybody have a different ringtone?
No.
I go with classic.
You go classic ringtone?
I have the old phone.
I forget to turn mine on 90% of the time.
Mine's always on silent.
Me too.
Yeah, mine is too.
Mine too.
But when it's on, it's
on. Oh, knock it off.
That's mine.
Yeah,
that sounds exactly like my old office
That's
phone,
awful.
which it's meant to.
Does it really?
Yes. When my office phone at
Brawlings?
No, I think it was Express Scripts.
I had a real,
Vice President of Losing, Josh Arnold. Can I help?
Oh.
If you're not calling to offer to shoot me in the head, that's really what I
How
want
much
to
does
say.
it cost to get in?
Survey says. The introductions. Can
There's
you
Pat Godwin.
Thank
There's
you.
Jess Hooker. What am I doing? There's Ace Cosby. Hey. I'm Chick McGee. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. Hello, Tom.
I know you just had the story about the cockfighting.
Yes, sir.
May become legal if they're.
And anybody knows about a cockfight, send me an email.
Well, I just found this story.
I want to go.
Roosters taken into custody.
Finally.
How do they get cuffs? How do they get handcuffs on a rooster?
Well, listen to this. Inmates in Arkansas were tending to 200 roosters that were being held as evidence of a cockfighting ring.
In the prison?
Tending to is a nice way to say.
They were having their own cockfights.
Yeah.
No, they were going to have.
Yeah.
You give a bunch of prisoners some chickens.
Yeah.
There are some egg shoots getting.
Oh, now that begs the question. There are 3 holes.
No, 137 people were arrested in this raid near.
Wait a minute. Are there 3 holes? I thought we did this one morning.
I don't care.
the mouth?
Or poop?
This is more important.
Shoot.
The arrest took place near Texarkana in a place called DeQueen, 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 Arkansas. Did you know that there was DeQueen?
I didn't.
I know there's the king and the judge.
But yeah, they're looking for they even arrested some spectators.
Whoa. I could be arrested if I go to a cockfight?
Yeah, it's illegal.
You're going right to jail, pal.
There's a picture of a guy who's holding up a sign that says Foghorn 316.
Isn't that something?
He's got a fright wig on.
That's a real fan.
He's in a cockfighting fantasy league.
Wow. When you're a cockfighter, do you...
You're a cockfighter from the first cigarette to the last.
I mean, does each handler bring like 4 or 5 cocks with them, or do you just have one? You like a?
I would imagine you'd have a stable.
You got to have a backup.
Are they well known? Do the people betting know? Okay, this is
absolutely.
Yes, it's just like having horses.
Featherweight, lightweight, heavyweight.
Yeah, that's where it came from in boxing. Cockfighting was before boxing.
Are there champions? Like, you have a Is there a cock of the year?
Cock of the walk.
There's a cock of the walk.
There's the year of the cock.
Yeah, there absolutely is.
I just started the year of the
Wasn't
snake,
cock of
by
the
way.
year some part of the AVNs?
And once again, for the 9th year in a row, it's Peter North, everybody. Peter North.
That guy had a load.
I think I was born...
Are you the year of the snake?
Year of the cock.
I'm the year of the cock, too.
Yeah.
They got it
today
wrong.
is Lunar New Year, so Happy New Year.
Oh, very nice.
Now we're celebrating the year of the snake.
Oh, really? What pagan holiday are you celebrating now?
It's a Chinese zodiac.
Worshipping.
Here's
Chinese zodiac.
a message from Christy.
Quit talking about cocks. Thank you.
Where'd that come from?
Who knows?
Okay. Well, thank you very much. Now it's time to change subjects and talk about a little bit about Super Bowl parties.
Are you done?
No kidding.
Yesterday, Chick found some dumb article.
What?
About the most. What do you assume the most popular thing served at Super Bowl parties is?
Chicken wings.
Yeah.
Is what I would go with.
And nachos.
Nachos, yeah.
Nope.
Chips and dip.
Nope.
Yeah, chips and dip.
I know, because you know what? I
can't be more wrong.
I was listening to the show yesterday.
Can't be more wrong.
And I had to turn it off because it made me so angry. Whatever the stupid list is you have.
Well, that's the opposite of the reaction that I'd want.
And I think Godwin's right.
Radio
It's
show.
an important survey done by learned
That's
institutions.
right. And how many people will try baked potatoes because of my insightful?
No one is.
I think a baked potato bar is a fun new idea for a Super Bowl party. I don't think it's a bad idea.
If you don't want anyone to have any fun.
Yeah.
It is fun, but don't you want some meat? You need meat.
You can have meat on it.
You can put bacon on there.
on it.
I want more than that.
You
can have
put a steak on there.
You could put chili on a baked potato.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He can take it to the bathroom and poop all over it, but no one's going to want to.
Baked potatoes.
Well, why would
do you
say
hate baked
that?
potatoes?
Now I want to try pooping on a baked potato.
Don't get it too close.
I want to try. I want to try.
It's hard to explain to the guys at the ER have seen everything. That'd be new.
Hey, Josh, I'm going to poop out a baked potato. What do you think?
Okay, could we get?
I want to see it.
Do you have your dumb list in front of you? With the
Nope, I don't.
Oh,
I put it away
Did
because you guys are mean.
Is it buffalo
Take your
chicken
time.
dip? I know.
Buffalo chicken dip is also
I see
number
that
one.
everywhere.
It is delicious.
I make it all the time.
Never saw it in my
It's a
life.
great thing to take to a party. People love it.
Never bring it here?
Every year they say.
Bring it in.
Now, I have a.
Tom had never heard of it, so it didn't exist.
No, that's fine.
You know what it's great for? When somebody brings that veggie tray in.
Yeah.
And you use the celery for the buffalo chicken dip.
Yes.
I like
and
that.
it is delicious.
There you go.
And delicious.
Yeah. With this egg shortage, which I know has something to do with the bird flu, I assume that the chicken wings have already been frozen and they're ready to go, so we're not going to have a shortage of chicken wings.
I have not seen the story, but
because that would be catastrophic.
Bird flu also cooks out of chicken meat, from what I understand.
By the way, if you get any health information from this show, don't.
No, you get what you deserve.
Well, Josh said I could just cook this.
The number one food in Colorado for the Super Bowl, garlic knots.
Yeah, see, Jess, how can you argue with that?
The number one food in North Dakota.
They call Denver the garlic knot city.
Not my line. No.
Knifla soup, Knoeph.
You can't have a Super Bowl without Knifla soup.
What is that?
Come on.
What do you mean?
They're claiming that's popular somewhere?
That's what it says.
North Dakota, wasn't it?
Who am I to question this survey? New York State, the number one Super Bowl, baked ziti.
No.
Why would you argue? You don't live in New York.
Yeah,
New York.
you don't know.
I used to.
Bring some ziti.
Well,
that was
yes,
back then.
it is.
Where?
It's changed?
What is your source?
Mental floss, the most popular Super
That's a
Bowl
fine
foods by
publication.
state.
Stupid.
Wyoming,
Named after a bad pun. Yeah.
funeral potatoes.
Yeah.
Wyoming,
for funerals.
Wyoming, Idaho, and Utah, funeral potatoes.
Again, I've never heard them called that. It's a depressing way to.
Yeah, it's a
They're just
potato casserole.
scallop potatoes, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oklahoma.
They're cheesy.
Yeah, they're diced.
They're
typically.
diced potatoes. Yeah.
Oklahoma, Arkansas, Mississippi, fried green tomatoes.
That's a lie.
Wait, now, okay, the real list over here, this one says number 6, cocktail meatballs.
Nobody calls them cocktail meatballs.
No.
They're just party meatballs.
Either say Swedish meatballs, or
Swedish.
just say
Or just
Barbecue.
meatballs.
Yeah,
We always called them cocktail meatballs.
Oh, sorry.
I say Super Bowl Sunday, sours before 5. you trash heathen.
I wonder what the poor people are having for Super Bowl.
Number 5.
That's right, baked potatoes.
Jake, you know that's a true story? Tom and his buddies were sitting somewhere, and
that is a true story.
And an elite student or whatever walked by them. Sours before 5.
Are you serious?
How did you guys not beat him up immediately?
Oh yeah, I know. I could say his name out loud.
Did you like him? Was he?
No, he was a
Supreme Court judge
total
now?
douche. But no,
Yeah.
Was it Chad or
no, it was Ted.
Mickey or
Ted.
Ted?
Theodore.
Yes.
Ted.
Went by
Yes.
Ted Wick or something ridiculous.
He I hated that guy.
Sours before 5.
Ted
wild.
Gong or
What
something.
are sours anyway?
We were a bunch of us were drinking whiskey sours. And there'd be no ID checks in the story.
Before 5.
And he was up sours before 5. But we would have had Boone's Farm enemas at that point. Hey, we're over here trying to meet some chicks. Shut up, eh?
Before 5 is so funny.
So funny.
That's an absolutely true story.
I love it.
We're trying to meet chicks.
And that's why Tom doesn't know what buffalo chicken dip is.
I know.
Right.
Okay, now
Or funeral
we'll come back with our top 5 real Super Bowl foods, not baked potatoes. You know, now what's going to happen is the day after the Super Bowl, we're going to get like 25 pictures
I
of.
tried Chick's baked potato idea. Boy, were we glad we did.
Yeah, here's a table with 14 uneaten baked potatoes and the chip bowl's empty.
People are throwing the foil wrapped potatoes like footballs at each other.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, the Bob and Tom Show, sponsored by BetterHelp. We gone through January for the most part? I think so. Doing pretty good, but maybe this is the year you want to sort of do some tweaks on the brain. I think we all do. Mental health, very important. And therapy is a great way to work on yourself. And maybe you've been thinking, well, it's kind of a hassle. I don't know if I'm going to like it. With BetterHelp, you can try it, and you can do the whole thing online. So it's a lot more, it's simpler to access the therapy. How the way it works is you fill out a questionnaire. You'll be hooked up with one of some 30,000 credited therapists, and they'll find one with they'll have a wide range of specialties, so you'll find one that's suitable for you. And you can switch therapists anytime. No additional fees are involved for that. And find out more about yourself. BetterHelp, if you've been thinking about therapy, this is a great way to try it. You visit betterhelp.com/BT show. The /BT show part will knock 10% off your first month. Once again, it's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P. BetterHelp.com/BT show, and the therapy itself is done online. So it's like a Zoom call or like a phone call or even texting back and forth. Once again, find out for yourself, BetterHelp.com/BT show. Coming up, the real top 5 foods for a Super Bowl party. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24-karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
Hello and welcome to the wildly successful Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's take a call. Hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello, is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Hi, Mr. Obvious. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Just want to say, first of all, I really love your show. Really enjoy listening to it. I think you do a great job.
Well, kind words indeed. And thank you, caller, for calling the Mr. Obvious Show.
No, Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
Here's my problem.
Oh, okay.
Well, the thing is, I think I got some kind of animal trapped in my house.
Oh, yeah, like a pest problem or something?
Yeah, well, it's even bigger than that. I think it's some kind of critter that's trapped down underneath my sink somewhere.
Oh, my. Now, do you live in a rural section of town?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do. I live on the outskirts of town here, and well, here's the thing. I think it's caught underneath my sink, and I've opened the doors and in my cabinets there and looked underneath, and I can't find it anywhere. But I can hear him down there making noise.
Oh, you say you got a critter and you can hear him. Now, what kind of sound does he make, caller?
Well, it's kind of a growling, kind of, well, I'll try to imitate it for you. It's kind of like... kind of like that.
This is under your sink in your kitchen?
Yeah, it's, I mean, it sounds like you might be caught down there in the pipes.
Now, this is not uncommon for your rurally located homes to have a raccoon or a possum under the house. Now, but you say he might be stuck in the pipes?
Yeah, that's what it seems like because, in fact, I think that's how he's living there. He seems to eat stuff that my wife throws away down the sink after dinner. She'll wash the leftovers down the sink after we get done eating. I think that's what he's eating because I can hear him down there growling and chewing.
Huh. What was the sound again, caller?
Well, it's she'll put the stuff down there in the sink and run the water, and then you can hear him. It's kind of going, kind of like that.
Huh. Now, is there anything else that corresponds with the growling that your wife does there in the kitchen?
Well, it does seem like it usually happens whenever she tries to turn a light on. Yeah, there's a light switch there. She'll try to turn it on. Thing is, the light don't come on. I think the light bulb must be burnt out or something, but I can't even find a place to change the light bulb on it. Anyway, she'll try to turn that light switch on, and you can hear him down there just seems to make him mad as anything.
This is in the kitchen under the sink, right?
Yeah. Yep. And, you know, I figure he's caught in the pipes.
Right.
So I figured try to get him out of there. Well, I reached down there with my hands when I heard him growling. And I mean, that thing about ripped my fingers off. Bit into me. Boy, it hurt.
Well, I think I know what your problem is, caller. It's a garbage disposal.
So, is that something like a raccoon?
No, caller. It's
No, it's something littler like a mouse.
No, caller, it's a machine that's hooked to your drain pipe there under your sink that chews up food that makes it rinse right down the pipe there. It's an actual machine. It's not an animal at all. Yeah, that's what it is.
I never made the connection. She does use it to get rid of the garbage.
There you go.
Sounds like a critter. Just,
I know, yeah, it's not a critter. Thanks for calling, though, caller.
Mr. Obvious?
Yes.
You're a lifesaver.
Thank you. That'll do it for this week's show. Thank you, and good luck from everyone here on the Mr. Obvious Show.
Oh, boy.
Hello, my name is Alexa. Are you looking for Bob and Tom Radio? Well, it's on me. Just say, Alexa, play Bob and Tom Radio on TuneIn.
Here at the Bob and Tom Radio Laboratories, we've discovered that if you listen to the Bob and Tom Radio Show in the morning, you're going to be all right. However, if you don't listen, there could be some serious side effects, including general discomfort, memory loss, head spins, confusion, memory loss, itching.
Bob and Tom Mornings on 104.7 WTUE.
Confusion, itching, bloating.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold.
Yeah.
At the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. Christy had an announcement off the air. I think I'm going to share that with you, whether she likes it or not.
She's on her menses.
There's Ace Cosby.
That would be a miracle.
I'm Chick McGee. And Tom, Christy said she's giving away her clothes.
Half my clothes. I'm done.
Sell them.
Because you moved to a smaller place, you want to get rid of some stuff?
I have too much
it's a bigger
stuff.
place. I thought it's a bigger place, right? I thought it was
I have
bigger.
a smaller closet. I have too much stuff.
Oh. What about panties? You going to give away panties?
No, I'm not giving away panties. I did throw some away.
Because
throw them away. You're leaving.
Rip up $100 bills.
Yes. You could have sold those. And what a classy move that would be.
My husband would have loved that.
Next time you go to one of your board meetings, before we get to the spreadsheet, I understand, Miss Lee, you sold your panties on your little radio show. Leave.
He still works, doesn't he?
Seriously, Josh, how much?
Can you imagine if one of his coworkers?
Oh my
I
God.
bought a pair of your wife's panties.
I'm wearing them right now.
Josh, how much could Christy Jess sell their underwear for online? Seriously.
I would think there are guys out there that would pay $500 for a pair of Christy Lee's underwear.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy paid $600 for Godwin's.
Yeah.
Really?
How do you get that new guitar?
Wait a minute. Somebody bought Josh's
Yeah, a
underwear.
woman paid $200 or $300.
And the husband didn't know about it?
He knew. Yeah.
But he was not happy.
And from what I understand, they are, if they're not now, the plan was they were going to be put in a shadow box and hung on their wall.
Oh, my God.
In their home.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So they own a pair of my boxers. Yeah. So my boxers are for sale, everybody.
Game worn.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
of course.
All right.
Of course.
Are you going to launder them before you send them out?
Those I did. They were clean.
Oh.
They still paid big bucks for them? That's a mistake.
Did. Yeah.
So if they're game worn and not washed,
Yeah, that's what the big money is.
$500, right?
For Christy,
No, not you.
you're $300. Oh, for me?
She's $200 less.
Well, that's only because of the.
Because I'm
That is
old.
such a.
What? No, it has nothing to do with age. It has something to do with stature in the world of the show. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Just like Tom's underwear would go for, and chicks would go for way more than mine.
Right.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
People grew up having a crush on Christy.
Yes.
Like there are guys out there that have had a crush on Christy for 30, 40
Oh,
years.
God bless him.
But they've seen you move.
Well, let's start the
I think
bidding.
the way you move and groove.
For my underwear, I'll sell my underwear.
You will?
Absolutely.
Now, again, what type do you wear?
Boxer briefs.
Okay.
It's
Color?
the Saks brand, either black or gray. You can
Okay.
have your choice.
SACKS.
No.
SAXX.
Let's start the bid. What's the lowest you'll go?
$500.
Wow.
You just said it would be somebody paid that for
But
yours.
you've got to start.
No, they didn't pay $500.
Oh, $50. How's it?
Yeah.
Low.
Is
That's
that
fine.
right? Is that right?
You're going to make money on that?
How much
That's
do
more
they
than
cost a pair?
Not that much more.
Well, then up it to
Then
$100.
$100.
$100. $100 a pair.
Because you got to equate your shipping in there too.
Oh yeah. This is about time
Whoa,
you.
I got to mail them out.
Yeah, you got to do all that.
I'm not doing it.
Unless they're going to be at Iowa when we're live.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, let's invite these people that want to buy our underpants to the show.
That's where the lady bought mine at a show. They're
She
good
did?
people.
I was
Yeah.
standing right there.
Well, let's move on, shall we? Enough.
What about your underwear, Tom? You
It's
can
not for
sell
sale.
yours. Not for sale.
Tom, don't you want us to have side hustles so you don't feel as responsible for us?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you do whatever you want. Just don't talk about it now. Now, Chick was telling us that the baked potato was the number one food.
Absolutely.
At a Super Bowl party.
I stand by that.
I don't know what your source is, but it's wrong. Now, I'm looking at the real top 5. According to
according to you?
No, this is not according to me.
Oh, hard.
This is according to a reliable source in the news business, and we get to one of the ones at number 21, deviled eggs. That'd be in my top 3.
That's one of my new favorite things is the flight of deviled eggs.
Oh, I love that.
They have a flight of deviled eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, now.
Leaving right after the show.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised nachos is down to 19.
I can't. That's wrong. See, yours is wrong.
No, that makes sense to me.
And then
all the Super Bowl parties I've been to, and I've been to many, I'm a popular man, they... nachos aren't often aren't that common.
Really?
A queso dip coming in at 18.
See, that's way more, yeah.
Guac coming in at 17.
More than queso.
And then this spinach artichoke dip ahead of.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's delicious.
In the bread bowl?
In the bread bowl, yeah.
That
And
is-
Hawaiian
And then you've
bread.
got the, is it char or charcuterie?
Charcuterie.
It's charcuterie.
It's what?
Charcuterie.
Yeah, the crackers and the stuff and the
it could be
cheeses.
shit.
Half of it's inedible.
Charcuterie.
Okay.
It could be, yes.
Chili coming in at 14. Sliders, those are great. At 13. They're becoming more and more popular and more fancy.
Yeah.
Do you make
Lots of versions.
the ham and cheese Hawaiian buns in the crock
Yes,
pot?
yes,
Yeah.
with tomato soup. That's it.
No. Why do you ruin it?
Tomato.
You don't do tomato soup and the sliders with Hawaiian bread?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe that's.
No, grilled cheese and tomato soup.
You and Hume
That's the
Cronin.
combo.
Right.
I'm sorry.
How old are you?
I'm sorry. It must
Take
have
the
been.
tomato soup.
It must have been something I read about at a Classy magazine. Let's see. Coming in at 12, pulled pork sandwiches.
Sure.
Delicious.
Yeah,
That's not
those
real-
are good.
Yeah, they're good, but I mean, is it convenient to do that for?
Well, according to this real list.
Yeah, you're the one that brought
You ever
it up.
pull your pork at a Super Bowl party, John?
I have. Yeah. And I've jerked chicken. I was at leave both parties.
Nice.
Coming in at 11 in my list, this is number 1 in the list, is the buffalo chicken dip. Apparently very popular.
Ace, we've already got an email. This gentleman says, I have a coupon for a pair of Ace's fart hold britches.
Gas costs extra.
Coming in at number 10, 7-layer dip.
Yum.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You probably never had that either, have you?
And then, then one I hate that everyone else likes, a Chex Mix.
I don't like that either.
I think it's divisive.
Homemade.
Love it.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah.
No,
Do you guys like the so-called puppy food?
Yes, yes.
Where it's a
Puppy
sweeter.
chow.
Thank you, puppy chow. It's
Yeah.
a sweeter Chex Mix.
Yeah, it's fine.
I could
What's
lend
in
you
that?
some money. You know,
Peanut
if you're gonna buy
butter
food.
and powdered
Chocolate.
sugar and chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might like that.
Again, homemade is better with that too.
Yeah.
How can that be ahead of nachos?
Because
Chex
nachos are
Mix?
a pain in the A.
Chex Mix, you pour it in a bowl and sit it out.
Exactly.
It's easy.
Oh, thanks for going out of your way.
Well, homemade is
homemade Chex
that can be
Mix.
intensive.
No, it's not. You
Yes,
take
it
3
is.
sacks of chips and mix them together.
you
Yeah,
season
you
it.
gotta bake them.
You have to bake them with
You have to
Worcestershire
bake it.
sauce.
Yes,
It's
you bake
hours.
them.
Yeah.
Mix them together. I say
Hours.
keep them separated, ladies and gentlemen.
Totally
That
worth
is
it.
so loud.
That didn't scare all of us to death.
And that's my goals.
I just squirted.
Coming in at number 8, hot dogs.
I've never been to a
sure.
Super Bowl party that had hot dogs.
I haven't
me
either.
Oh yeah, you put them in the warmer.
buns?
Yeah. and
That's
keep it in
not a
there.
hot dog. That's a cocktail weenie.
No. You keep them in a crock pot on
Oh.
low to keep the hot dogs.
No, that's a steak. You got-
Never
You're
mind.
thinking of chili.
That's stew. You're thinking of stew.
Random bowls of chips coming in at number 7. Yeah, you can't go wrong.
Everybody
No, to
has
me, that's
that.
number 1.
That's number
Yeah.
1.
Everyone has that.
Everyone has that.
And then
Everyone.
what they call cocktail meatballs.
Yes.
Oh, that's a foolish.
And these have the gigantic spears, wooden spears in them.
Yeah.
Not the little toothpicks.
Just be
No, the
honest. You
swords.
you call it cocktail meatballs. Stop it.
No, Josh, look right here.
Barbecue meatballs.
Number 6 in big
I don't want
letters.
to get near you.
Cocktail meatballs. Coming in at 5, pigs in a blanket, one of my new favorite foods. I never had them till last year.
No, I never had them till last year.
What did he call them?
He's been
Angels.
talking about these
Angels
for
in a
years.
basket.
I couldn't remember what they were called.
That was amazing.
Angels in a basket.
Kelly made them for the girls. They were fantastic.
They are good.
Pigs in a blanket.
Take that stuff. And I love those rolls.
Put cheese in them? Do you
those
cut
rolls where you have to hit them in the side of the
crescent
Yeah.
rolls?
God, that's fun. You whack them in the side of the
Lived
counter.
for the last
top.
50 years. I mean,
And there wasn't enough alone time.
Penthouse is really
Okay, jalapeno poppers
Yeah.
yeah, those are big.
at number 4.
I'm shocked at number 4.
not number 4 though.
Yeah,
No.
that's way high.
What are these?
They're jalapenos, usually cut long ways down the middle.
They look like dead mice that have been deep fried.
They're really
and then
good,
you put
actually.
a cream cheese mixture in the middle.
And you deep fry them.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And in this case, jalapeno.
Never leave the trailer once you
Usually
have one of
with
those.
bacon on top. Yeah.
And then you dip them in ranch.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They're fantastic.
There's no difference between you and a guy who's been frozen
like Encino Man.
Yeah.
100 years.
for 25 years.
Yes.
And,
Okay.
Hey, wake up. There's
There's
jalapeno.
gosh, I want one now.
See the jalapeno part?
Okay. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah.
I want to put three in my mouth and one in my ass.
Once again, the picture that I have, the tails are sticking out. They look like deep fried mice.
They look like deep fried mice. You should call them deep fried mice.
Coming in at number 3, it says pizza, the easiest crowd pleaser.
Yeah, I guess.
And then at number 2, potato skins.
Here we go.
Yeah, there we go.
It's a subtitled "A Huge Pain But Totally Worth It."
Baked potato.
Love potato skins.
Baked potato.
And then number 1, of course, chicken wings. So now, yesterday the thing about potatoes was that baked potatoes were the number 1 Super Bowl
2025.
food, and I don't believe it. Now, Pat, you have a tribute to the baked potato. Is that correct?
We're all going to enjoy this. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're all going to enjoy it.
Yes, sir.
It's the Super Bowl treat.
Yeah.
Oh, the snack that can be beat. Wings and pizza, they gotta go. I want a hot baked potato. I want a hot baked potato. Not a fried green tomato. No fettuccine Alfredo. Oh, no. I want a hot baked potato. You gotta drench it in sour cream and butter. The sputter's like no other.
Oh.
With cheese you can smother. I want a hot baked potato. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Thank you very much, Pat.
You're welcome.
And that's the perfect time for us to segue from Super Bowl food to Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk. What's happening?
She's a sweet potato.
Aw, thank you, Josh.
Does your husband have a nickname for you?
No.
Saucy pants.
Saucy pants?
That's what I call him.
No, he doesn't.
The old ball and chain. You ever say that?
Yeah, he probably does.
He doesn't call you like, I don't know.
Honey,
sweetie, lover, honey.
Sugar walls.
Tootsie.
Pumpkin.
A Tennessee man has been arrested for allegedly breaking into a home and stealing a toilet. WREG.
My name's Reggie. The guy on the air's Reggie. The guy parking the car's named Reggie. Yeah, well, it's all Reg TV.
Honey, do we have to watch Reggie tonight?
Tonight on Reg.
Reports police responded to the report of a burglary in Orange Mound. Officers said a man had broken into the home, stole a new toilet that was still in the box. The 40-year-old, Mr. Rodriguez Wilborn, noticed he was about to be caught, allegedly dragged the toilet back towards the house and fled. He was apprehended a short time later and charged with burglary.
What a weird...
He needed
Stealing
a toilet.
Yeah.
Wow.
This has become an American standard.
This crime, really?
Yes.
He's a toilet.
Yeah.
If he'd been a cat burglar, he would have buried it.
Is that right?
Remember the old joke, hey, is your toilet running? I think someone just stole it.
That's your refrigerator.
Oh, sorry.
A Pittsburgh City employee was injured by an exploding toilet.
Oh.
WPXI reports the incident.
Wait a minute. Pixie TV?
Pixie TV.
But it's got to be hard to do a serious story if you're on Pixie TV.
Tonight on Pixie, 9 people murdered.
Yeah. The school bus burning with the...
Oh, my God.
Swear to God.
At least
By the
you're
way,
with people, Chip.
did anybody-
you're not a monster.
Did anybody see the... and everybody was fine.
Okay.
Did you see the aircraft on fire in, was it South Korea?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Everybody got out. They show them in the slides. And then, but what was interesting was, so the thing is on the tarmac, and everyone gets out because there was smoke in the plane. And these people are all standing next to the plane. And then the next shot is a plane engulfed in flames.
Yeah, I
with the
think
fuel
they
on
said the
fire.
fire started in the back, the rear, but the whole thing up top.
Yeah, but
Wow.
So if that ever happens and you go down the slide, don't worry about your luggage. Get the hell away from the plane.
Yeah, I think I'd be running.
But it's amazing, and everybody was okay. So
Well, that's good.
yeah, that was actually some happy news. I'm sorry, Christy, back to you. What
Back
happened?
to
with
the
it?
exploding toilet. The incident occurred on the 5th floor of the City Hall building near the mayor's office. A spokesperson for Mayor Ed Gainey reports the 65-year-old employee suffered a cut to his leg but was able to walk to an ambulance for treatment.
So a guy sitting in the toilet and explode?
A plumbing
Was this
fixture-
yesterday? Taco Tuesday?
Oh, no. What a terrible day to have the toilet explode.
A plumbing fixture had failed but did not elaborate on what caused the explosion. The images show the toilet's tank had shattered.
So to speak.
Yeah.
Could have been that terrorist group.
Who?
The toilet ban. And
The toilet ban?
Not the Taliban, the toilet ban.
Oh, maybe it was
Simply not comedy.
How about
That's barely a sentence.
What a stretch.
How about El Crappa?
The guy wasn't hurt, but he looked a little flush. Your thoughts on that, Chick?
Now, do you use are you comfortable using the toilets here for a sit down?
Here?
Do you want your butt germs mingling with Josh's?
In almost an emergency scenario, I will, but it takes a lot.
I like to play a game where I'm in my office and I hear the bathroom, I hear a flush, then the sink, and then a person come out of the bathroom, and then I rush in there and take a big sniff and try to guess who it was.
I won't go in there if you're in your office. I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah, no, I know. I haven't guessed you in a while.
Luckily, you recorded.
I go in and Christy.
Good Lord,
Check. Don't you have the video right there?
You know, there's a guy out there going, Josh and we're brothers. Yeah.
How does a toilet explode at the office of the mayor of the city?
We'll find out when we come back.
It said a plumbing problem. I don't know.
Wow. It's terrible.
The big game's on the way. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One of those where you're not allowed to say it.
It's your last chance to get in on the action. Don't miss out on the final football game of the year with Prize Picks.
This is where Ace comes in and goes, well, you forgot about the new league that they'll be playing.
The app is really simple to use. Pick 2 or more players across any sport. Pick more or less on their projection, and you could win up to 1,000 times your money. Join Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. Available to play in more than 40 states, including California and Texas. Join now because Prize Picks is giving away a free pick for the big game where a quarterback will only need to throw 1 yard to win. Go to prizepicks.com or just download the Prize Picks app today and use code TOM and get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. That's code TOM on Prize Picks to get $50 in bonus promo funds instantly when you play $5. Win or lose, you get $50 in credits for just playing. Guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Thank you very much, Chick. Coming up tomorrow morning on the show, we're going to be featuring our new feature.
That makes sense. Yeah,
featuring our new feed. Is it letters?
It's letters, and I've people are already all over this thing. I've already got a great one.
We have a spillover.
I got a great one for tomorrow. I can't wait to get to it. It's from one of our longtime listeners in South Carolina.
Nice.
And it's a great letter. I'll look forward to that. We have a lot of other stuff to look forward to. Christy, that would include what?
We have an employee who wrestled with a robot server kidnapper.
Of course.
Oh, really? I'm taking this.
I got this. I'm going to save my robot. Being vegetarian could hurt your dating chances.
Oh, boy, does it ever.
Mona Lisa in the news today. She's going to get a new home, so to speak.
Mona Lisa. She
not that great of a painting. I don't care what you tell me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
And have you ever ordered something online? It looked great in the picture, that when you got it, it was not quite what you thought. It was gonna
Yep. We've all had that happen.
Yeah, we got.
Wait to hear what this loser got. The answer is
a victim.
The answer, no. The answer is he got what he deserved.
Blame the victim.
I'm blaming the victim.
All right.
Hey, buddy, jump. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
dip him, right?
Oh, definitely.
Are we gonna dip
You got to dip him.
Yep. He one's down, maybe? Is that what that is? Or is that just a hello?
Money to hide!
Bugs Bunny to oi. There he goes. Yep. You scream like a little girl. Scream like a junior high girl.
That's all. Yeah, those two little bastards.
Now, before we let you in, I got a couple of questions I need answered.
That was unbelievable.
Thank you, my friend.
That was incredible.
Yay!
Thank you, sir. I knew they were at the bottom of it. Well, I made it. It's really, yeah. Yeah, you can't stop staring at those two little. There's two hooks. And that's, so you want to hang on to something.
When you become a Bob and Tom VIP member, you get more and less.
Wait, what? Which one? Which one is it? More or less?
It's both. VIP members get more stuff to hear and less commercials to not hear.
So Bob and Tom VIP is a good deal?
Yeah, more or less.
Hey, looking for the link to sync with Bob and Tom VIP? Yeah? It's right there at bobandtom.com.
It does smell like barbecue sauce.
There is barbecue sauce.
Christy made us meatloaf. I'm terrified.
We're celebrating Joe Day. Oh, wait a minute. Now we're being
it's Meatloaf Day, evidently.
Interrupted here. We have Christy's meatloaf has just been brought into the room.
Bob's going to try some of
When did you make this, Christy?
2 nights ago.
Two nights ago. Meatloaf is always best in the fridge after a couple
Is
days.
there are there any fillers in this?
Any fillers?
What's your recipe? Can you share your recipe?
Yeah, I use ground chuck, some barbecue sauce, a little bit of Italian breadcrumbs, couple
Is there
of
barbecue
eggs.
sauce on this?
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't listening.
Barbecue sauce. And then
So what's the verdict over there, Bob?
Well, it's barbecue meatloaf.
I put barbecue and syrup on the top.
Is it good barbecued meatloaf? Or?
Yeah, I've never had barbecue on my meatloaf before.
Not bad?
No, it's not bad at all.
I don't like it's not bad at all.
Yeah,
My
that's
kids
damning
ask
with
for
faint praise.
I can't eat. I'm meat intolerant.
Seriously, my kids don't eat a lot of seconds at my house. And
this
they,
is very good. This is a new twist to a meatloaf.
Yeah,
I've never
it's
had
kind
this
of a
before.
sweet
What kind of barbecue sauce?
Well, can we get this food show all over the
Like
we have
Sweet
things
Baby
to do
Ray?
here.
Or?
Let's can we celebrate Joe Day again,
Let's
please?
do that.
No, don't feed it to me. Here.
Eat it.
No, it's very good.
Thank you.
You need to dunk it in ketchup, though. That's the way I eat meatloaf.
No, I don't use ketchup in my meatloaf.
A hint of dog food. Just a hint.
Do break the dating rules, according to Glamour magazine.
So have sex on the first date?
It says if you had a great time and want to call him first, go ahead.
No.
What?
No. I disagree with that.
Okay.
Really? We have a new ringtone that I think is going to be available on the Bob and Tom website.
What does it sound like?
Is that right?
Play
That's what it
Can I
sounds
hear
like.
it?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm not wearing panties.
There you go.
Oh, it must be my mom.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, Mom, come on.
I'm not wearing panties.
I can't answer the
Will somebody
I'm
get
not
that?
wearing panties.
Hold on, I'll get it. Hello?
Ah, yes. Oh, electronics.
Oh,
Isn't
you
it
set
cool?
me right up.
It's all this cool digital stuff.
Fun.
Fell right in your trap, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, once again,
Oh,
Glamour.
wait a minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
And?
Unbelievable.
Oh, yeah.
Don't drink a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, yeah, you know what's going to happen.
Yeah, because then
Hello.
you're going to break all the other rules.
Yeah, you are. Come on.
You're not going to be wearing panties, and you're going to be having sex on the first date. That's all.
Wow, is that what? Yeah. Wow, do not give Christy a drink.
So,
God
in other
forbid you
words-
do what you want.
Yeah. So what you're saying is go to the bartender, give him $50.
Yeah.
And
then you'll be calling him after.
You know what Han always says? Keep a drink in her hand.
There you go.
now, do you take phone calls when you're on a date?
Oh, yeah, I bet you do, because that exhibits that you don't care.
No, I leave the phone in case the kids call. I leave the phone there.
You know,
but
that
I
might
don't
be an
take
emergency.
calls.
Oh, and if they call, I guess they wouldn't have that ring. Sorry.
Oh, hang on.
I'm not wearing panties.
It's my kids. Hang on.
That would not be on her own phone.
Hang on just a second.
I'm not wearing panties.
Oh, it's my priest. Hang on just a second.
It is not. You wouldn't have it on your own phone.
I'm going back on vacation.
You know you should.
I'll be here
Oh, wait a
tomorrow.
minute.
I'm not wearing panties.
My mother. Hang on just a second.
Hold on a second.
Oh, that's not me. That's my phone. Chick stole my phone and put that on as
Yeah.
the ring. Joel and Sting, just about 10 days away at Luke's Oil.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. My goodness, what a show we've put together for you today. If you've missed up to this point, I feel bad for you.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
We've talked about everything from cockfights to Josh selling his underwear.
Buy it.
Buy it, limited time only. To me, selling my underwear.
Yeah.
And we've brought back some great music like this classic that Miss Hooker had never heard.
Please stop.
But I think she could sing this just as good as this lady.
Niggas don't go down. Finally.
Sure.
What is she saying? It's a
Wonderful and how. My God.
how people are finally getting together. Okay. And we determined that was in fact used at the end of an episode of Mad Men. Is that where?
Sure.
Yeah, it's a little bit dated.
Oh,
Well, yeah, it's an oldie.
Yeah, I like it.
But it doesn't.
Like the opening.
Yeah, it's a great opening. Then it turns into a really pathetic, boring folk song.
I like the whole thing.
But right now, it's time for a palate cleanser as we switch gears. And the only way to do that I know of is like this.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Hey, Chick.
Yes, Ace.
You like bread?
I love bread.
So do I. I once saw a baguette in a cage at the zoo. It was bred in captivity.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
No.
Brought to you by Sleep Number. Sleep better together. Save 50% on the new Sleep Number limited edition smart bed. Limited time. Exclusively at Sleep Number stores.
That was as close as it's ever been. I mean, he made the choice of saying baguette instead of saying bread twice. And
He did say bread twice.
Very nice.
I know how to craft a joke.
No, I would argue you don't say, do you like bread first?
Oh, okay.
Well, you could have set it up.
Oh, I think it was
that's
excellent.
overset. That's an overset.
There's no such
Double bread.
I know you believe there is no such thing.
Your jokes
you
would
can
work a lot
hammer
better if
away
you set them up properly.
Extra breading, how's that?
Okay,
set 'em up
it's
so
it's
simple.
excellent joke.
My
Ace.
jokes would not work better if I set them up properly. They would
shut
work
up.
better if I included punchlines.
Now you're getting technical on me.
And
Let's
today
see.
is National Corn Chip Day, Tom. Did you like corn chips?
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Fritos, the classic.
Walking taco.
That is good.
Yeah.
I just had a new thing the other day.
You ever have you've never
biscuit
had a
chips? What are they? Or
What?
yeah, I forget.
Lay's potato chips with.
No, I'm sorry. They're called corn. Excuse me. They're called cornbread chips. Have you had these?
No.
Oh, they're great.
Cornbread chips.
Yes.
Sound delicious.
Cornbread chips.
Yeah, Kelly found them. I don't know where they were amazing.
Have you ever had you've never had a walking taco, have you?
Joaquin Taco. He was the right fielder for L.A. for a while, wasn't he?
No, he started in that Johnny Cash movie. Come on.
That's right.
Joaquin Andujar, and he was a pitcher for the Astros.
How does a walking taco
He also
differ from a taco?
Oh, this is a genius.
It's a bag
Jess.
of Fritos, and you cut it long way, on the side.
Right.
And then you fill it up with your choice of toppings, which usually include chili, cheese, maybe some jalapenos, some sour cream.
Or taco
onions?
meat.
But
Taco meat.
Are you sitting at the time? I mean, do you
on
You
a
walk
toilet.
with it.
No, it's usually
walking.
served
At a fair.
at a ballpark or
At a
Okay, no, I don't believe in.
You don't
real
walk
good.
and eat at the same time.
No, I don't like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
And if your baseball game, you have a hot dog or popcorn. That's it.
Or in our church fair.
Are either daughter involved in sports or anything?
Yeah, of course.
Well, maybe you're a walking tacos in your future. You've got to try
Yeah.
it.
You don't mind standing at the sink?
You know what you should do?
I'd eat a walkie-talkie if I was standing at the sink. That's right.
You need to volunteer for the concession stand.
Yes.
You would be great at that.
I'm surprised you don't have to do it.
You do have to do it. I'm sure he
have
just outsources it.
Poor Amy's doing it on a Saturday,
yes.
isn't she?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
I don't even have a kid. Here I am.
So the other
It's not
day,
my kid.
I pick up Hart at basketball, and she goes, "Let's."
Can she dunk yet?
No, she's only 9.
She will.
She wants to get a treat, so I go to the concession stand.
The trash talk is unbelievable.
Just get in line, and she goes.
You mother.
She wants to get a Kit Kat.
Yes.
And so I go, okay. I get up there, and they don't take credit cards.
Oh, give me a break.
I didn't have enough money for a Kit Kat. It's very embarrassing. I don't have any cash. I don't take credit cards.
Normally we would get on you because you're being elitist, but
I just don't carry money anymore.
Everybody should have a square or something to accommodate a credit card.
Not at a concession stand.
Sure.
I am surprised these days.
No, this particular gym has more people than a stadium. At
Gym.
every,
Gym
who?
who?
You're talking about.
Gymnasium. It's four courts, all taken all the time. Yeah, they need to get credit cards. I'll talk to them.
Okay.
I'm looking at these cornbread crisps, Tom. They look absolutely delicious.
They were
What
great.
brand is it?
What
It's
brand?
called Farmer's Market.
Okay.
And they're available on Amazon. Or, I'm so sorry. Farmer's Pantry.
Okay.
And they're available on Amazon. But I'm looking at the website. They have many flavors: chicken with onion and tomato.
Oh, hey.
Southwestern chili. And black bean and corn salsa. And also, it looks to be like there is a honey butter.
They were delightful.
Yeah, man.
What flavor did you have?
I think we just had the plain.
Ah.
I had to take the bag and take it to the kitchens and leave it. I couldn't have it in the dining area because I would have eaten all of them.
Oh,
sure.
I thought you were
What'd you have them
allowed.
with? Just as a snack?
Oh, chili.
See, that sounds terrific.
Yeah, it was great. It was amazing.
That does sound good.
That'd be good for a Super Bowl party. I'm sorry, we have to get back to the news.
Take those chips and dip them in a baked potato. Then you'd have some.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Speaking of ordering online, a Georgia man has been embroiled in a fight with Chinese online retail giant
Temu.
Not Temu. It's called AliExpress.
It's big. Alibaba is just never use it.
Okay, after he ordered a drill and received a photo of a drill instead.
A photo?
Yes. Mr. Sylvester Franklin told WTOC he ordered the drill in November only to receive a printed image of the product. He added that he also paid $22.47 for a pressure washer, but got a screw instead.
Okay, let's stop for 1 second.
So he didn't learn.
$22 for a pressure washer. Sometimes you say maybe that's too cheap.
Yeah, that happened to me the other day looking for something, and a very expensive item came up for like $29.99. I go, no, there's no way.
Dildos are way more expensive.
Right. Yes. Mr. Franklin said he'd been going back and forth with AliExpress, but still has not received a refund. In 2021, the Office of the United States Trade Representative added AliExpress to its list of notorious markets for counterfeiting and piracy.
They're notorious.
They get a D- rating on the BBB. The
Exactly.
Better business.
Better business.
How many dildos do you own, Christy?
Could we get back to the story, please?
Well, I gifted you that glass one.
I own one toy, but not a...
This guy, patronize your local hardware store.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't. Oh, I got a pressure wash for 20. What did he think he was going to get? You couldn't get a water pick for $22.
Can you see Tom's hardware store when Tom walks in?
Oh, jeez.
Here he comes. I don't know what the hell he's doing now. Oh, hey, Tom, what's going on? Oh, yeah, so...
I need drywall boots.
I need some drywall boots.
I was just there Sunday morning.
Drywall boots.
And who knows what he's trying to say. And
I was just in the hardware store.
What'd you pick up?
Fromson scissors.
That's let's see. Oh, those sticks that you pound into the driveway to show you where the driveway is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, high-res sticks,
Yeah,
Why do you need those?
driveway markers for when the snow falls.
Because
your driveway.
Parts of my driveway or lawn were ruined because people didn't. It's a common problem.
Well, my lawn was
as an apartment dweller, Pat, you wouldn't really need them.
I don't have these problems.
There you go. I don't have neighbors' walls I'm sharing.
Do you look down on Pat because he
is right now? You can tell
because he lives in an apartment.
No, I'm just saying
because you could change that.
Buy me a house, Tom.
Pat, I can't imagine you being capable of living in a house.
Well, we
Big
could
man's
try.
done it.
No,
Yeah,
but
he-
I lived in your house.
Okay,
for a while.
Josh, very quickly. Yeah, you lived in my house, and I had a lawn guy for you. I had a handyman.
That was perfect.
Pat called me. This was about 15 years ago. Pat calls me. He's in an apartment.
Right.
And he goes, my heat's out. And I said, oh, is it gas or electric? And he goes, I don't know.
Sometimes with apartments, you may not know. I
Yeah.
give them a little bit of grace there.
How can you not? Don't you
pay a bill?
Don't you pay a bill?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be aware that, oh, there's a gas bill? I wonder what that's
Sometimes
for.
Pat doesn't pay his bills.
Well, that's see,
It's dark right now.
That's why.
I don't know what the problem is. I think it's a fuse.
I'm just saying this guy is a jerk for not going to his hardware store and expecting to get a nice product rather than buying some Chinese thing for $10.
They're good at fooling people.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So you know the name of the place, Ali, whatever it is.
AliExpress.
Yeah,
Don't do Temu,
be
don't do
careful.
Alibaba.
A
Don't.
picture of the item.
Coming up, George Wallace, comedian. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
I think they're supposed to put it in. It's a concept. Get in there! Unbelievable! Kid, that's the best bump we've had all day. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. Tom, quickly, Tom. How does it feel? My God. What is that, 80 feet? My God.
Now, right now, I'm buying a Mutual of Omaha hat, just like he has. Right now.
Save that,
You don't
baby.
even have to hit it. You better hit that. That's unbelievable.
No, give me.
You don't have to put the ball right on the marker.
This is like a 2x4, okay? You just gotta practice. Can you pretend that you're on a 2x4? I do this a lot. I'm gonna hit you with this flag if you screw this up, okay? All right. Right about there. And just straight down the 2x4. Keep it on the board. There's your beat.
Yes!
Money! We gotta get a picture of this, Tony.
I'm nervous.
Come on, baby. Everyone's doing it.
But I've never done it before.
Your brother tried it and he loved it.
Brother, what?
Okay, I'm gonna turn it on. Ooh, I hope there's batteries in it.
Batteries?
The Bob and Tom Show, mornings on 95.7 QMF, Louisville's classic rock station.
We should wake up with Bob and Tom every morning.
Well, that sounds good to me. No problem here. Get up and get it on.
Miami, Cincinnati, Boston. I mean, it's
I got you.
But no Houston?
no Houston, not according to this.
Hello there, Houston. Hello there, Houston.
Whatever.
But he wants me to stop this. Don't do that. That's irritating. Don't ever make that noise again. I can't make Houston hello there noise. If you make that noise.
No, yeah. Stop slide whistling. People can't hear Houston and hello there.
Hatbox.
We're watching a show breakdown. Nervous breakdown.
25
21st,
By the show.
2018.
June 21st, 2018. Houston. Order. Houston. Order. Houston.
I wish we did all
Son of a bitch.
a team of men in white scrubs come in and drag you off while you're just Houston. Hello there.
We're going viral.
Tighten up. Breaking away.
Yeah, and then they inject you. They inject you with something.
1936 Beatles. That's Sullivan. John Kennedy.
As they inject you, it's Houston. Houston. Hello there. Houston.
Happy summer solstice, everyone. Longest day of the year.
Oh, my stomach hurts.
Yesterday we were talking about hickeys.
Yeah.
I have a story for you.
Which one of your daughters has one?
You had those hickeys, yeah. Oh, and your daughters. Yeah.
No, nobody has hickeys, but we have death by hickey.
Death by hickey?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
My boyfriend was a vampire.
Were that me, I'm sure the officers would stand over my body and say, I have a feeling this is how he'd wanted to go.
More chalk.
Yes, because I'm so gigantic.
Oh, my God.
One stick of chalk would never be enough.
We had to use a whole box of chalk to outline his.
Look at him. He had to take his headphones off, lean back, and he's screaming with laughter.
He's just an awful person. I wish I were an actual Sportsasaurus. I'd rip your body, your limbs.
More chalk.
Lucky number 6.
Man, if that weren't funny, I'd be so mad.
You know what, Josh? I ate all day yesterday, and I really feel good about it, so screw him. You know what? It doesn't matter.
I was just trying to lighten the sad picture we all had of Josh lying there dead.
Oh,
maybe lighten the mood.
You know, I think that's even more insulting. He's taken an insult to you and tried to spin it into a positive.
Oh, yeah, that's what's insulting.
Good God.
There's a lady in my apartment complex that is a nudist.
Oh,
and is that right? Yeah. And
you told me about her.
And she told me about naked pickleball, and I thought that was fascinating. So I wrote a song called Naked Pickleball. Pickleball, naked pickleball. Fun in the summer, nippy in the fall, playing pickleball. Naked pickleball with Esther, Clem, and Betty and Saul. Oh, boobs are flopping, knees are bruised, hips replaced, and backs are fused. Saul's sack is waving in the breeze. Took one to the nuts and fell to his knees. Playing pickleball, naked pickleball. Better use wipes in the bathroom stall. Playing pickleball. When nature calls, try not to dribble on your pickling balls. Flapping parts in private.
Saturday evening at Lucas Oil, just around the corner. I'll give you some details on that and how to win a pair of tickets.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the Silac Insurance News Desk.
Howdy.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's over there with his guitar. There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
There's Josh Arnold at the I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair.
Chickster.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. Hello, Tom. How's it going over there?
I'm good, and I believe we're going to hook up with Mr. George Wallace. There he is. We got him on the big screen right now. Mr. Wallace, how are you, sir? I see movement. I don't hear.
Wallace, y'all know me. They said, listen to me. I already know you guys. You guys are crazy.
We are. Yeah.
How are you today, sir?
I'm so fine. I feel so good, but I got to tell you the truth. I'm at a hotel in New York City right now, and it's $4,550 a night just to stay here one night. And you got to talk quick because I don't know what to do. That much money, I got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, you got a lot of room to use.
George Wallace, legendary comedian, and your new show will be premiering, if I've got this right, tomorrow evening on Prime Video. It's called Clean Slate, created by Norman Lear. I believe his last show. Am I getting it right?
This is his last show that he produced before he kicked the bucket. And I told him not to kick that bucket, but he kicked it anyways. He won't kick it no more. I bet you that. But it's called Clean Slate, and I wanted to reboot Sanford & Son. And we all know Sanford & Son. And he said, that's the craziest idea I've heard in my life. I said, you rebooted everything else. He said, well, come back with a twist. I came back with a twist, and it's Sanford & Son, Clean Slate. Everybody can get a clean slate. I had a son down in Alabama, left home, and I didn't hear from my son in 23 years. And he says, Dad, I'm coming home tomorrow. I go to the front door, ding dong, I open the door, the most beautiful lady you've ever seen in your life. I said, if you sell an Avon or the Watchtower, I'm not buying today. She says, Dad, it's me.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Things have changed.
That's right.
Yeah.
My first word on the show that you did not hear was
Yeah. Wow. I always
That's
loved.
what it's all about. And my daughter, I apologize, but my daughter is Laverne Cox. So you got three good people there: Laverne Cox, Norman Lear, George Wallace, executive producers of the show. So it's going to be different. It's going to be fun.
And it's a Prime Video, and it begins tomorrow night. So you get a chance to see Mr. Wallace.
February 6th. Yeah, February 6th, and it's already translated into every language and the 240 countries and territories.
Okay, so February 6th. I'm sorry, I had the wrong date. But just coming on. They've already translated the thing. Is that true? Are you kidding me?
Every language. They'll even understand it in all the markets that you're in, especially Indiana.
Wow. The voice that when they translate it, is it overdubbed or is it subtitles?
It will be subtitles, but when I say translated, that means just the languages, you know?
Okay. I'd be curious because it'd be fun to see your voice dubbed into a different language. You know, who's the Italian George Wallace?
You're right about that. I want to hear that myself. I don't even like my own voice watching the show.
I remember I was talking to our friend George Lopez, and when his show went on TV, they had a version of it in Spanish, and they didn't let George do it. They had another actor do George in Spanish, the other George, which I thought was rather odd, since George certainly speaks Spanish.
Yeah. Well, Mr. Wallace, I hear in England.
This is going to be different.
In England, your voice will be Idris Elba. So that's interesting.
That'll be great.
Is that some kind of politically correct police that made them do that?
I don't know.
George Wallace is a legendary stand-up comedian, and still out there doing it. Are you on the road a lot, or are you in Vegas? What's going on?
Well, this hotel that I'm staying in, that's $4,700 a night. I think I'm going to be here for a while. That is not true. That is not true for $4,700 a night. I think I'm going to be out of here tomorrow.
Yeah, I would certainly recommend that. Once again, the new show with Mr. Wallace, and I'm sorry I had the date wrong. It's Thursday, February 6th on Prime Video, and it is called Clean Slate. And once again, he plays a car wash owner reunited with a child that turns out he is now a she. And I was a huge fan of Sanford and Son, still am. It's one of those theme songs. I could still hum it for you. I won't bore you with it, but I love that. I love that show.
That's the only reason. That's the only reason I wanted to do the show. You do it.
With DeMond Wilson as the great show.
You big dummy.
Now, is there any relation at all to Sanford and Son other than the kind of the? Did you have any connection at all to the actual Sanford and Son show? Do they have different music? I assume.
Well, when I first got to California as a comedian, I wrote the Red Fox show, not Sanford and Son. You know, that was another show, a variety show. The next year after he left NBC and went to ABC, I was a writer on that show for a year. Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's my understanding that Red Fox had what would be called the bluest act in all of Las Vegas.
Before Bob Saget came along, yeah.
Who was more blue, Mr. Wallace? Red Fox or LaWanda Page, who was also on Sanford and Son?
Good question.
She was
Let me tell you something. One night I went to do a college in San Francisco, and LaWanda Page lives in San Francisco. She said, Mr. Wallace, can I open for you? I said, hell yeah, are you crazy? I said, you're an S-star. Yeah. And she said, oh my God, I love it. So I went out. They introduced her in San Francisco. I had no idea how dirty this lady was.
Yeah.
And at the time, AIDS was big, and she was talking about the hell with AIDS, and hell with it. That's why I brought my own penis. And she lifted up her dress, and she had a big I go, oh my God. And when I went out, I said, let's start off in prayer. My partner said, let's start off in prayer. 2 words of prayer. I had no idea how dirty and filthy she was. She was much dirtier than fed.
Well, on that note, we'll say goodbye. That was Mr. George Wallace. Once again, Thursday, February 6th, Prime Video. The new show is called Clean Slate. Thank you very much, George. It's a great pleasure to see you, sir.
Hi, George.
Good luck paying that.
In the studio with you guys. I love you guys.
All right,
we love you.
Yes, sir. And good luck paying that bill. Okay.
Bye now. Bye.
I'm hoping that Prime Video's picking up the tab on that hotel room.
I can't wait to watch that show.
Yeah, a little bit of audio back and forth. Sorry, I couldn't. I was having a little problem getting the questions in because he was getting, I think, our signal delayed a couple seconds.
A little bit, yeah.
But yeah, I'm still a fan of Sanford and Son. Love that show. Now, we have time to say hello to Christy and goodbye. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. We appreciate it. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Coming up, we have Elon Musk in the news.
You know,
for a very interesting reason.
I don't know if we talked about this, how whatever he had done to his hair, it's really a great process because he was obviously bald early on.
Who's that?
Elon Musk.
Oh,
I haven't noticed.
He was balding, but now he's got a glorious head of hair.
Huh.
So, you know, I mean, he can afford to have whatever done. But
Bezos.
It was amazing.
Cue ball.
Yeah, he's going with it.
If there was a cue for baldness, he'd look like Mo Howard of the Three Stooges. I'm telling you. I don't know what. I'm not sure what they're doing over there.
And if you were a young person, would you like to look at yourself 60 years into the future?
No, I don't care for
AI may give you that opportunity, and we'll talk about that.
Yeah, this is cool though.
I don't like it.
And complicated. Well, actually, you could do it pretty...
So if I looked me up in 60 years, it'd just be a gravestone?
Yeah, if that.
An old gravestone.
Weathered. Yeah, by then the urine would have dried up.
Are you saying you're pissing on my grave?
Yep.
All the dancing
That's right.
and the pissing.
Hey, while you're doing that, Tom, you should wear your Raycon earbuds. Yes, Raycon's everyday earbuds are the perfect gym buddy, cemetery visit buddy, coworker, phone call companion. Raycon's premium audio goes where you go. And their latest model is better than ever, of course, with a 32-hour battery life, multi-point connectivity that lets you pair with 2 devices at once. And the earbuds also come with active noise cancellation, often difficult to find at an accessible price point, but not with Raycon. They start at just half the price of other premium audio brands. Raycon's everyday earbuds available in a variety of vibrant colors, including forest green, royal blue, blush violet, and limited edition colors like rose gold. And all you have to do is go to buyraycon.com/Tom and get 15% off everything on their website. That's 15% off everything on Raycon's website. Just go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
All right. Thank you very much, Chick McGee. Coming up, once again, looking at yourself 60 years down the road. What's it going to look like? We'll find out when we return. We are in the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, Christy Lee here. How would you like to go on vacation with me? No, seriously. Join me September 28th on a journey through the lovely landscapes of England, Scotland, and Wales with Paulette. We'll travel through the charming countryside and also experience the historic cities of London and Edinburgh. Experience the best of Britain's rolling countryside and bustling cities rich in history and culture. We'll see the iconic landmarks of London. Visit the storybook villages of Oxford, Chester, and Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon. We'll behold regal jewels of Edinburgh's castle and visit the medieval walls of York. This and so much more. The best part? Paulette makes travel easy, including flights, meals, hotels, sightseeing, and local experiences. It's all planned for you. You can just sit back and have the time of your life. Don't miss your chance to see Britain with me. This is going to be a great group and an amazing trip. I already know we're going to have so much fun. Call Colette at 800-581-8942 or visit bobandtom.com to learn more. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 800-581-8942.
And I asked Frank if he could sing, and the answer is not really.
Probably you're correct.
But I thought if we provided you with some great song lyrics, like the song Piano Man, you could perhaps go through this with your various famous people doing it. And I have a random list here. So I hope this isn't unfair, but let's just try this right now with the lyrics to Piano Man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's comedian Frank Caliendo. I'm sorry, it's John C. Reilly.
Oh, I think I could probably sing this one. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man. It's better than you thought it was going to be, isn't it? Sitting next to me.
How about nice, John? How about Morgan Freeman?
To his tonic and gin. He says, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes.
How about Tracy Morgan?
La da 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 da.
That would have been better as me. Da, da, da.
Okay, Paul Giamatti.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody. And you've got us feeling all right.
Adam Sandler.
Here we go. Now, John at the bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free. And he's quick with that joke. To light up a smoke. But there's someplace that he'd rather be.
Jeff Goldblum.
He says, Bill, I believe this is what? It's killing me. There's a smile ran away from his face. Well, I'm sure that I could be, a movie star if I could get out of this place. Yeah.
But John Madden. Speaking of sports, Mel Kiper Jr.
Now, Paul, talking about a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife. Spent too much time doing a thing, and he's talking with Davey, who's still in the Navy. You know, the fact of the matter is probably going to be for life. And the waitress, tremendous job talking politics, and the businessmen, they're slowly getting stoned. Tremendous job, probably going to keep them lower in the draft. Yes, and sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than what? Drinking alone.
Seth Rogen.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man, I guess. Sing us a song tonight. We're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. I got something that makes me feel all right, too.
How about Al Pacino for an ending here?
It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday. And the manager gives me a smile because he knows that it's me they've been coming to see to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival. I thought he was going to cut me off, so I got big. And the microphone smells like beer. De Niro time. And they sit at my bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here?
Stephen A. Smith. Oh, la, da, 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 dee, da, da, da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody.
And you've got us feeling all right.
Very nice.
Frank Caliendo does Billy Joel.
The Piano Man.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was great, Frank. Oh, I feel so...
Oh, you're welcome, guys.
It's me on the harmonica.
Very fine job.
There's Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Christy Lee, Jess Hooker. There's Pat Godwin.
Hey.
Did I say Ace Cosby? Yeah, I thought I did. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold. Hello, Tom.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's great to be back. We have Christy, as you mentioned, over there, and she is at her post. The Silac Insurance news desk. When it comes to annuities, they know what they're talking about. And Christy knows what she's talking about when it comes to news. What's happening?
According to astronomy.com, the Minor Planet Center at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics, that sounds fancy, recently announced it had discovered an asteroid that was less than 150,000 miles from Earth.
My goodness.
Less than a day after that announcement, Josh.
Yes.
They issued a notice that it was deleting said asteroid. It was designated 2018 CN4 from its records because the object, not an asteroid, but a car. Turns out it was Elon Musk's Tesla Roadster. You'll recall that Roadster was mounted to a Falcon Heavy upper stage rocket, which boosted into orbit back in 2018.
I remember this.
I don't. I did not know that.
It's up there in orbit.
And didn't they put a dummy in it?
I believe you're right.
Or a mannequin?
I don't think we should. Oh. I thought you meant the intelligence of the guy was technically a dummy.
What was the name of the organization that...
The organization at Harvard?
Yeah.
It was the Minor Planet Center at the Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics.
But that's... Well, I'm at the Minor Planet Center.
Yeah, well, someday you'll get to the major planet center. You just keep working, honey.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years!
And I'm over 18. Why are they saying I'm a minor?
And I hope they got one of those Tesla Chargers up there.
Yeah.
150,000 miles. That's great mileage.
I honestly, I do not remember the story, so I didn't know there was a car just cruising around space.
Yeah, it was as a joke. Yeah, as a joke.
And such an awesome picture.
And they put they put a dummy in there, a mannequin in there with an astronaut suit.
Reminds me of the opening of Heavy Metal, that's animated movie.
Can you imagine being on the ISS and all of a sudden you're passed by?
Hey, it's a Tesla. What the hell?
You know what the problem is, though? His left blinker is on. Oh, jeez, just constantly.
Oh, well.
I got behind that lady yesterday. Scientists at MIT have created an AI tool that allows young people
Yowza.
to talk to a 60-year-old version of themselves.
Why?
The Research Institute said the system, dubbed Future You, is aimed at helping young people improve their sense of future self.
No, thanks.
Continuity, a psychological concept that describes how connected a person feels with their future self.
Someone made that up.
Doesn't that sound great?
This is a concept. I'm going to turn it into an idea.
Future You draws on information provided by the user to generate a reliable virtual version of the individual at age 60 who can answer questions about someone's life in the future, what it would be like, as well as offer advice or insights.
Very few people get to be
on the path they could follow.
I wonder what I'll be like when I'm 60.
Wiser.
But anyway.
To help people visualize their future selves, the system also generates an age-progressed photo of the user.
There's a reason why we can't do this, I think, and now we can. I don't think it's going to be a good thing. Tom, what do you think?
I know they do it for deceased persons now.
What?
Yeah.
You can reanimate. You can reanimate still pictures.
Right.
Or animate.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't think they could reanimate very long, or is it?
It is
second.
It's like you can see the head turn.
You can
really
weird.
Now
blink their eyes.
Everything.
Really?
Yeah, we've had stories about it. You're going to be able to hold conversations with people who have passed away.
But if they have the sample of the voice, they can.
There'll be like 3 sentences that they'll know, have every consonant, every vowel, every diphthong and syllable type and all that stuff.
An initial study found that after interacting with Future You for about half an hour, the folks that used it reported decreased anxiety and felt a stronger sense of connection to their future selves.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, So it must be a positive AI thing. They're not going to tell you, well, you're going to be a loser.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I see you're... Let me tell you something. In 2055, take an umbrella, okay? Holy hell.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, you might want to stop smoking. That tumor's already growing, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, you listen to old me.
That's right.
Wow, that's kind of interesting. Would you want to do it?
No.
I would. I have a picture of me aged, I don't know.
That means the CIA has a picture of you.
That's fine. I don't care. But I'm like 70 years old, and it's kind of...
that's awful. Terrifying.
Why is it awful?
Because you're ugly.
That's not you at 70.
Yes, it is.
No, you're not going to look like that.
That's you in 10 years.
Yeah, I am.
Pat went the other way.
So this was done by an AI.
Yeah, it was an app. It was a filter that goes over.
Secretly done. I'm telling you, that's so that now any store you walk into anywhere, that facial recognition at any age, they have it now in their system.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, you should be.
Why? What would happen?
She can be framed for murder now by the FBI.
That'd be a vacation.
It would be, wouldn't it?
3 hots and a cot. I understand their TV.
Bills. Yeah. Dental bill.
You get a degree.
The only time you get to use a phone, there's a plexiglass thing in front of you. And
what your bills are paying.
Sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did your dad say when he had to use the plexiglass phone?
Oh, yeah.
Talking to one of my brothers.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to do this. My brother was like, yeah, thanks, Pop.
That's the funniest thing ever.
I mean, I've never done that. Would be kind of fun. I've never done that. You've seen it in a million movies.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a mentally healthy person right there who could say that. I always wanted to do this. Well, my son's in jail.
Not what the hell did you do to get into jail, you idiot?
No, yeah, he was.
You wouldn't touch that phone.
Oh, that's true. You'd have to. One can only imagine. Okay.
Someone masturbating.
They've come a long way from that, too. A lot of it's now is a camera, and you just sit there, and it's just one side camera, and then the other person's in another room, another building.
How do you know that?
Oh, so you can't do the thing where you go up against the plexiglass and try to kiss them?
Put your nipple against it?
No, not in some places.
Really?
Yeah.
Put them on the glass.
I mean, they're not all like that, but some.
But this AI stuff, I was reading an article yesterday. The essence of it is there's a Steely Dan song that they recorded for the album Gaucho that never was released because there was a technical issue with it.
Technically, it sucked.
No, but they have. It's a really complicated situation. But they have actually taken this thing through a variety of AI. They've pretty much got the song now. And you can listen to a version of it. It's kind of amazing. But the other thing that they talked about was Michael McDonald, who we talked to a couple months ago. Michael's got a great book out there about his life. Michael McDonald, at one point, they wanted him to be the lead singer of Steely Dan, and it ended up not happening. But someone has taken some classic Steely Dan songs and with AI made it with Michael McDonald singing. It's amazing. They can do anything. They could have Josh singing.
You done?
And that's why Paul McCartney was in the news. Did you read that article? And he was stating how it's going to ruin many of the musical artists and all of the work that's being done because AI can just steal it.
Well, he'll be dead.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He doesn't have to worry about it.
Well, they're worrying about copyright laws.
You and I might have a problem.
Why?
If you keep criticizing the one, the only Steely Dan.
No, you guys know I like Steely Dan.
No, I don't think you do.
I don't think. It seems too real to me.
No, Can't Buy a Thrill would be a desert island album for me.
Okay.
Some of that later stuff is noise.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I agree.
I don't know what Gaucho is. I'm sure it's unlistenable and completely inaccessible to the average music fan.
Asia is one of the best albums ever.
I don't know if I like that one. What's the big hit from Asia? Or
Asia?
Peg?
Deacon Blues?
Peg? No. Deacon Blues, you know I hate.
I love Deacon Blues.
They call Alabama the
Crimson Tide.
Is this the one where the guy's driving around?
Yes, learn to work the saxophone.
I'm telling you, that's not a good song.
You can call me.
I hate to agree with Josh, but I do. Let's move forward here. But I mean, but in other words, we're going to be able to have the Chipmunks sing the Beatles.
I even like Fagan's solo stuff. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
That is good.
Tomorrow's Girls.
I like some of it too, yes.
All right. Sorry. Go ahead, Christy.
No.
Don't let me interrupt you.
Trying to not get
it's
him
fine.
mad.
Go ahead. What?
Who?
Trying not to get him mad.
Who's him? We're all mad.
Yeah, we don't care anymore.
Workers at a California pho restaurant thwarted a kidnapping attempt
at the
on
pho
their
restaurant, Tom.
robot. KGO reports the incident occurred at the Pho 21 in South.
How do you spell that?
PHO.
And it is
Vietnamese.
pronounced, it's very much pronounced pho.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yes.
Yep.
Wow. I hope I.
No foe.
Easy.
Sorry. Never mind.
You know how they have China King?
Yes. That's what you were looking for.
You know something, Josh? I thought of that joke.
I'm the king. I'm the king.
Of the pho restaurant. Okay.
Surveillance cameras captured a man grabbing one of the restaurant's 3 robot servers and trying to haul it out the door.
Please let go. Let go of me.
I'm sorry. I was taking. I didn't. You said pho robot. I thought you can have it back.
As he struggles to put the bulky device in his trunk. No.
Unhand me, sir.
Employees wrestle the robot back. One of the owners of the Pho 21 told the station that while the robot is valued at approximately $18,000,
you're dead. Your family is dead. Your friends are dead.
Yeah. In 10 seconds, the electric current begins. Put me down, or you will die.
I love that scene in 2001 where Hal goes, Dave, you know perfectly well what's wrong. It's like, holy hell.
Chilling.
They're saying the programming would make it unusable outside of their restaurant, so it wouldn't be worth anything if someone were to steal it. That's what they're saying.
There's probably somebody out there that could reprogram it. Mm-hmm. This is now my housemaid. I love pho, don't you? Especially on a cold day.
I've never had pho, but
it's real tasty. Yeah.
The bean sprouts on top.
Is there any around here? If I wanted to.
Yeah.
Yes.
You wanted to
pho around. Is there any? Never mind. It's not working.
We weren't allowed to eat it when I was growing up, though.
Why not?
Really?
Well, my dad was a Vietnam vet.
Oh.
Is that true?
Not in my house.
You start screaming at the entree. Get that out of here!
That is not true. No. Oh.
The Louvre is undergoing major renovations that will include getting the Mona Lisa a room of her own. French President Emmanuel Macron announced the renovation project, dubbed Louvre New Renaissance, that will expand the famed museum. The Mona Lisa will be moved to a dedicated room accessible to visitors through a special ticket.
Dedicated to the one I love.
So wait a minute. So there's going to be an extra fee.
Yes.
Aha.
The project also includes a new wide entrance near the Seine and is expected to open by 2031.
At last, I can see the Mona Lisa.
Finally. Never knew it that small.
The wide entrance.
It's a much-needed renovation. The Louvre's last overhaul dates all the way back to the 1980s when, of course, they unveiled the iconic glass pyramid.
Here to eat the Mona Lisa.
I'm here for the croissant and eat Mona Lisa.
It's crowded.
You've been there, right?
Yes, it's crowded.
Did you go see the Mona Lisa?
I did.
It's real tiny,
about
though,
the size of my computer screen.
Yeah.
It's a lot smaller than you think it's going to be.
Yeah. Huh.
And of course, the average American tourist goes there, checks out the Mona Lisa, goes to the postcard room, leaves.
Yeah.
And the Louvre has to have some other amazing things.
Oh, my God. You can spend the whole day. You can spend weekends.
First thing I do if I were remodeling, I'd spell the name different. That's so confusing.
Louvre.
They have
like an extra couple R's in there or something.
Orville and Wilburight's plane.
Oh.
They do.
They have Lindbergh's plane in there. They have one of the space capsules.
Hindenburg.
It's all Hindenburg, the ashes of the Hindenburg.
It's in an ashtray.
They got Fonzie's jacket?
Fonzie's jacket is in the Louvre. Isn't that interesting?
And this is one of those things, as they're redoing it, this will be like one of those Dan Brown novels. They'll find some.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
They'll find something from some obscure.
Those are entertaining as hell. Those are really fun reads.
They are very entertaining.
They move.
Some secret society that had planted something in back of the plaster.
Right.
And you want to believe that it's real, don't you, in a way?
Incredible.
Like,
Da Vinci Code's amazing.
Speaking of finding things, Greek police.
They're inside of my head.
Was that Dream Police?
Yes.
Yeah.
Say a 2,000-year-old statue was found abandoned in a garbage bag. A resident discovered the 31-inch headless statue behind a trash bin.
Our statues' heads are falling off.
In some Greek city I can't pronounce.
Athens.
No, it's Backdoria.
Thessaloniki? I don't know. The man turned it over to local authorities who contacted archaeologists to assess its significance. An initial evaluation indicates the piece dates to the Hellenistic era, a period roughly between 320 and 30 BC.
Oh, sure. Yeah, 330 BC.
Yeah.
Helen of Troy.
Helen of Greece, actually, was lesser known.
Hellenistic.
No, the first Helens weren't fried in Greece.
Doesn't that sound like a movie title with Jerry Lewis in the 60s? Hey, it's Hellenistic. But hell's a poppin'.
Hell's a poppin'.
Remember that one?
It'll be examined further before ultimately going to local antiquities authority for preservation and study. So,
Kind of cool. I mean, a dumpster here in this country, you're lucky to find a pizza box with a couple slices in it. Over there, oh, we've found the arms of Venus de Milo. Wow.
Going for a long
This is Josh and I love to go antiquing, don't we?
Love
it.
Mm-hmm. A little brunch, a little antiquing.
That's right, some cheese.
And violent anal sex. Before mimosas.
Why does it have suddenly it's violent?
Why can't we have calm?
Thank you.
What's the story with Venus de Milo, Tom? Was it unfinished? Or did the arms fall off?
The arms fell off.
No, it was
During
unfinished, right?
No, one of the hordes, horde got to it.
A horde?
I don't know about that.
No, a horde.
Oh.
One of the Roman hordes.
They're perfectly smooth, aren't they?
Well, they had a level, okay?
They sanded it.
Took some auto body filler.
Yeah.
Took care of it.
Like in some kind of war, and they got destroyed.
Yeah.
Right?
That wouldn't have been stolen by the hordes had they had Simply Safe.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's right. They would have known. They would have seen the lurker lurking about trying to steal the Venus de Milo's arms. We even have Simply Safe here at the Bob and Tom Studios. There's a camera there and a camera there and a camera out there. Bob and Tom Show listeners can get an exclusive New Year's discount. Now listen to this deal. 50% off your new Simply Safe system when you order today at simplysafetom.com. Traditional security systems take action after someone has already broken in. That's too late. Simply Safe's Active Guard outdoor protection can help prevent break-ins before they happen. AI-powered cameras from Simply Safe, backed by live professionals, monitoring agents monitor your property and detect suspicious activity. If someone's lurking around or acting suspiciously, Simply Safe agents can see and talk to them in real time, turn on spotlights, and even contact the police, all before they have a chance to get inside your home. Monitoring plans start affordably, around $1 a day, and named Best Home Security System by U.S. News and World Report 5 years in a row. Start the year with greater peace of mind. Visit simplysafetom.com to claim 50% off a new system with a professional monitoring plan and your first month free. That's simplysafetom.com, 50% off. There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Thank you, Chick McGee. Coming up this Saturday only, it's going to be Pat Godwin at the Liederkranz, Mansfield, Ohio. Benefit for Big Brothers. Info, MidOhioYouthMentoring.com. Go see Patty G in Mansfield, Ohio. These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios, and this is the Bob and Tom Show.
What could make Josh Arnold this happy? Well, he got all his favorite Valentines, the brand new Peacock Teal 24-karat gold dipped rose from IHateStevensinger.com. You could be as happy as Josh. Just go to IHateStevensinger.com. Get one for your Valentine.
Is that Chick McGee? Why, it sure is. Chick McGee, who knows that an annuity from the folks at Silac Insurance Company means a retirement check in his mailbox every month. Chick works on perfecting his mailbox opening technique. Easy, Mr. McGee. Don't blow that elbow out. Chick isn't quite retired yet. He's just practicing for it. Because one day, Mailbox McGee will be taking his retirement the easy way. SILACINS.com. Silac Insurance Company.
Now, Maria, you're originally from Duluth.
Originally from Duluth.
You made the. How did you make the transfer into the transition into stand-up comedy? Did you have regular jobs?
Well, I worked as a secretary, and I missed that. I missed the camaraderie because you don't always get to see people on the road as a comedian. So I miss that. Where do you want to go for lunch? What do you want to get for lunch? Where do you want to go for lunch? I get like a sandwich, something, or like a salad. I mean, maybe we could just a place I get like a Diet Coke. We could go to Quiznos. Yes, we could. Yes, I like the drama, like don't touch Donna's label maker. Okay, no, don't even look at it. Why? Because she bought it with her own money. Oh, enough said, sister. Why don't you tell Donna to keep her mitts off my freaking tape dispenser, which she should know is mine because it's clearly labeled. Oh. Fellas get mad. Who stole my key lime pie yo play? Wasn't me. Did you eat my Southwestern style lean cuisine? No. Did you eat my half chocolate rabbit I've been gnawing on for 5 years? It's basically only half a head and an ear with a soft baby blue ribbon wrapped around it because my ma gave it to me for Easter. Yes. Oh. It took you too long. I had to scrabble it up in my chops. But yeah, I used to work as a secretary for a long time.
Yes, you've been around.
Yeah, I've been around, and I used to work as a Star Trek character in a touring show. I did a Star Trek character.
Oh,
we
really?
Go
What?
Wait a minute.
Mall openings and Jack in the Box promotions around the country.
Which
What
Star
character?
Trek?
Well, I was a Bajoran, which is from Deep Space Nine. Not many people.
Greetings, I'm Major Lilanka, the planet Bajor. Get the F away from me. All right.
That was most of my job.
What is the name of the tribe, the people?
The Bajorans.
So they're Armenian.
We were like the Jews of your World War II. We were decimated by the Cardassians, which are
And the Kardashians definitely Armenian.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
They're lizard-like people. And all I have left of my parents to remember them by is this bloody paper doll. That looks like a napkin with some ketchup on it from this food court. Oh, so you're a denier of the Holocaust. I see. Well, why don't you wait for your wife to come back from the Chico's where she's buying a boxy jacket.
Maria Bamford is our guest.
This paper doll.
Did you?
I haven't seen Chick look like that in a long time.
Did you ever work at a theme park as a character or anything?
They trained us at a theme park, and it was in North Carolina, so it was a very it was a place where people wore a lot of religious kind of rock star T-shirts where they'd go like, "Come follow Christ, he's going to be seen at the mega," that kind of thing. So I did a little work there, but I'm not very good at talking to strangers. Trying to get people interested in talking to me. It was just terrible. It was mostly that, like, greetings. You got makeup all over your face. You mean my genetic makeup? I'm very different from you. I'm an alien. No. I wish the Vulcans would come back from their smoke break.
Did you have?
I'm actually in love right now. My boyfriend and I are walking around town in a two-headed snuggie. It's getting pretty intense.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm so because I have a hard time listening to the love songs with Delilah. Where are you calling from tonight? Where are you? What's going on with you tonight? What's your name? Requests and dedications. Hi, Amy, calling in from Tustin, Arizona. What's going on with you tonight? You and Matt broke up. That's hard. What do you want to say to Matt tonight? We'll play that for you. That's Penny Lover by Lionel Richie. Penny Lover.
Oh, you know what?
I've had enough. That's it. I'm in love with
I remember that very well.
Maria, that is for those that get that.
Yes.
And for those that don't, you should listen to Delilah just so you do.
Just that one
just
time.
So you get the joke.
Intense. They should have those songs. They're not good for people's mental health. Like, they should have little footnotes at the end of every verse. I would cross an ocean for you. If that ocean led to an English-speaking country, because at this point in my life, it'd be really difficult to learn a second language fluently. Not to mention the anti-American sentiment. We'd have to talk about it.
Wow, you are quite the literalist, aren't you?
Yeah. Baby, I would die for you if I were already dying and you just needed my giblets.
Maria Bamford is our guest.
She's not kidding. She was.
My mom and I, we've been playing this new game over the holidays. You might want to try it yourself. It's called Joy Whack-A-Mole. What happens? I bring up something that I'm happy about, and then she comes in and slams it down before I can ever feel too good about what's going on.
I see.
Okay, all right.
I told her, Mom, my friend Amy had her baby. Oh, that's great news, honey. That's not the greatest news for the 600,000 kids in foster care, but if she wants a fresh one, everybody wants one that looks like them. So, Mom, I'm doing a show tonight. Oh, sweetie, I have a joke for you. Listen.
A friend of mine, Quinn Slate, she was in foster care. She was airlifted out of the Sudan in the late 90s.
Mine's Soft Cell Modern English, the MTV era heroes. They got a concert coming. We'll tell you about that and how to win some tickets in just a matter of moments. So hang in.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Let's see. This kind of sums up our show today.
Quit talking about cocks.
That's right.
Yeah.
Now, we were talking about cockfighting.
Yeah, we were.
What is the state? Is it Oklahoma where they may make it legal?
Yeah, they're trying. And I will go to a cockfight. If you'd like me to come and host your cockfight,
Chick, you could go to jail.
let me go. Let me know. Let me go.
But that's
and let
part of
me
the
know.
exhilaration, I think.
Yes.
Knowing that you could be arrested.
I think I'd do all right in jail.
Do you?
Yeah, I'd lay around. I watch TV.
Yeah, you lay around on your face.
Lay around on my face. I'd make friends. I don't, whatever.
We're not going to hurt nobody.
Whatever it would take to get me by, man.
Hey, Screw, could I have an adult I'd like an
Come
adult
over
diaper.
here.
There seems to be some drippage.
Only a man can please another man. Let's go. Let's do this.
Okay, great. I have no idea how we got here. Could we move on, for God's sake? A couple quick things I wanted to mention.
Because it's not me talking.
Chick won't be there, but the rest of us will be there. Riverside Casino and Resort Event Center coming up Friday, February 21st. This show happens live from there. Join us, won't you?
You know, the show that night is sold out, right?
We're close.
Yeah, very close to being a sellout, Tom.
Yeah.
How about that?
Get your tickets now.
Riverside Casino and Resort.com. Thank you to 100.7 The Fox in Cedar Rapids. We're working on a little special surprise you don't know about yet. I'll tell you about it down the road.
What's happening? We're all going to have to change our religion or something.
Why don't you change your attitude?
I can just see
take that from him?
I can just see it.
What are you changing your religion? You're going from agnostic to atheist or devil worship. Which one are you going to?
Oh, really? Mr. Organized Religion, right? Worship the almighty dollar.
Yeah, that's me. It's time now to...
Oh, you need me now.
Not really. I've already plans to switch that button over there.
Here's Tom with Today in History. January 29. We're almost done with January 2025. Holy shit.
Now, this is this the Chinese New Year that's coming up here?
Yes, I just said that.
Today?
It's today.
Oh, it's today.
Yes, celebrating.
I thought it was the Lunar New Year.
How do we celebrate? What do we do?
And what is the year?
Well, you got
Lunar New Year festivals and prayers start the Year of the Snake.
Year of the Snake.
Yeah.
Let's pray.
Letterman had that great joke. He still keeps writing Year of the Pig or whatever on his check.
Last year was. Do you remember what it was last year?
The monkey.
No.
Year of the
rat.
Sheep.
Dragon.
When is the Year of the Cat?
Boy, that's not a good song, is it?
And the Oh, I beg your
Chick
pardon.
loves that song.
I love Year of the
Who is
Cat.
that again?
Al
Stewart.
In the theme from a Bogart movie.
What is his greatest hits? That song 12 times?
That was it, yes.
No, he had another one.
Time passages.
That was the other one.
Is he alive?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, yeah.
Alive?
Real dead.
Yeah. Is he still alive?
Real dead.
No.
I said no. I don't think you asked.
That's right.
I asked if he was alive.
I think so.
He was murdered
He
by a
is?
disgruntled concert
I say
goer.
Well, I'll tell you who isn't alive.
Who?
As of this date in 1843.
Yeah, well.
President William McKinley. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been lobbying with the White House to get the McKinley papers released. I want to find out. I want to get to the bottom of this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Al
How did he
Stewart
get a
still
mount?
alive.
Yeah.
What?
Al Stewart still alive, 79.
That's a shame.
McKinley was a huge sex god. You knew this, right?
What?
Booker?
What?
Oh, yeah. That's where the
Sex god or guy?
sex god.
God.
That's where the phrase Mount McKinley comes from. It was like a bumper sticker back in Washington, D.C.
Mount
Right
McKinley?
into it.
Mount McKinley? No, but I
Shook his hand.
blew Kennedy.
Subtle.
What's the joke
I
here?
thought you were going to say
I know you're close.
Roger,
Yeah, you're
I'm Roger. Yeah, if there was a Roger.
Roger
Don't know if
somebody.
we can do that.
Okay. Happy birthday, Tom Selleck, fine actor.
One of my favorite
So
human
hot.
beings. Would you make love to him today?
100%. Yeah.
And I
Yes.
liked Magnum
would.
P.I.
I love Magnum.
It was great.
Those
Love
short
the car.
shorts,
Roger E. Mosley,
curly hair.
the great Larry Spinetti or whatever that guy's name.
You know what? They originally wanted him to do a Bogart impersonation because that's why his name was. He had Rick's Cafe or something.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, look it up. Yes, absolutely.
Good choice.
This all happened.
What era Selleck is your favorite, Jess? Friends, Magnum PI, or Blue Bloods?
No, not now. Not now.
Still handsome, though.
Still handsome, but yeah, I would go definitely Friends.
All right,
yeah, late 90s.
Christine, were you a fan of Tom Selleck?
I was a fan of a car and Magnum
She doesn't
PI.
like hairy guys. He had a very
he was
hairy
very
chest.
hairy.
Yeah.
Would you let him do the old reverse mortgage on it?
I let him do whatever he wanted. Oh my God.
He was a rare
So
guy
hot.
who looked great in a mustache, just a mustache.
And he was one of the few that had one at the time. It was like kind of rare.
Oh,
And he
makes me hurt.
What was that? He did a handful of movies.
Yeah.
But I mean, made for TV detective.
Jesse Stone.
I love those.
Those are terrific, and they're talking about another one.
With the golden retriever.
Yeah. I'm with you, Tom. Those are cool.
Okay, I'm sorry. Happy birthday to Oprah Winfrey.
Oh.
You see her latest special? She goes, "You get a walker, you get a walker, you get a walker." Her audience is getting very old.
I remember the Jesse Stone movie with Tom Selleck, Jesse Stone and the Goblet of Fire.
That's right. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Okay, for the first time in 1595, Romeo and Juliet is believed to have been performed for the first time in this state.
By all men.
What year?
1595.
Guys on guys?
It would have been all male actors.
All male, yeah.
Guys on film.
2 minutes later.
Guys on film.
Hey, it's not supposed to be Romeo and Joe.
Yeah, there was that guy.
Yeah, the guy in the audience. Hey!
Adam and Eve.
Why didn't they have that? Seems so odd.
It was actually, it wasn't like a sexist thing. It was considered, acting was considered a low form of art, and women were above it.
Interesting.
Right.
Shakespeare in Love has all of that in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Joseph Fiennes.
On this date in 1845, Edgar Allan Poe's poem "The Raven." Already suffered through that in high school. Yeah.
Suffered through it. It's lovely.
Can I quote it?
Yeah.
Well, we know everybody loves Raven.
You know, his parents were always down on their luck. They never had a lot of money. They were Poe folks.
They were Poe folks.
The definition.
I sure missed that restaurant.
Poe folks. Yes, Poe folks restaurant.
And the
Poe out of a ball,
the Poe boy.
The Poe boy sandwich. Oh yeah.
I believe the Poe boy was getting it. Reverse mortgage style in that first production of Shakespeare.
He likes. Okay.
Tied it all together.
Let's
didn't
do
it?
this.
These are the O'Reilly Auto Parts Studios.
Reverse mortgage every show from now on.
This is the Bob and Tom Show.